go. Let's come back here for a second. Cool. All right, Tom should be on here in a minute. Let's hope that everything goes according to plan for him. Hello, everyone. I am Nate, and I am joined by just Ian tonight. Tom will be here later. Gaming Fish is busy with some personal stuff, and he may or may not be on later, but we shall see.
So personal.
Yeah, very personal. So thank you all for hanging out with us. We are going to explore the archives. Oh shit, I forgot they hit like trucks. Oh god.
Welcome to the archives. You
Yeah.
got on your face, homie.
Mm-hmm. I forgot that everyone hits really hard.
What an unceremonious beginning to this playthrough.
Well, that's kind of how Dark Souls is. It's just like, fuck you and what you thought your place was going to be. And
I took an arrow to the eye right out the gate.
yeah, I'm hanging on by a thread here.
Twofer.
2 for 1. But I got a double chug. Anyway.
Up.
Yeah. Woo.
Woo.
All right. What else we got? So, prior to starting the stream, immediately prior, we were talking about like cartoons and stuff because we were wondering why we attract the partners that we do, and we thought maybe it might have been having to do with the time slot they might watch us and then decide to interact with us in. Like it might be like the after school thing or the after work thing hours, and then I got us onto cartoons, 80s and 90s cartoons and whatnot. And I just watched a. Oh God!
Wow, you got clever girl.
That was no kidding. I did not see that guy behind the big guy. But we were just talking about like best cartoons, like after school cartoons of our childhoods, and I just watched the history of Voltron. That show was crazy.
Okay, so Voltron, I like never saw that on TV. I only ever rented it from like Blockbuster.
Yeah. I think the very first time I ever saw Voltron, I was on vacation. We were in Hilton Head together, and you showed me. We rented it from a Blockbuster or a movie gallery or something, and you're like, "Oh, dude, you got to check this out! Like, there's this robot, and you're gonna love it. It's like kind of like Power Rangers, but like different."
It's like better than Power Rangers. But
oh, it's way better than Power Rangers. This dude's gotta fucking die. Like,
question.
Yes.
Point of order. Is Voltron anime?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
It's considered proper, like straight up.
Oh yeah, like because Voltron is Japanese animation. It's you know how Power Rangers was a Japanese TV show, like live action TV show.
It's like live action anime.
Yeah, basically. But they replaced it. Like they dubbed over the old Japanese footage and made their own characters and spliced and stuff.
Right.
They are the animated equivalent. Voltron is the animated equivalent of that. There was a time, and that's pretty much how all of Jesus. Okay, Jesus.
Wow, that dude took so much of your health with that one shot.
I know. I wasn't expecting him to like just.
Did you get
completely...
double shot there? Was that magic and an arrow, or just?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the magic bolt, and then it was followed up by an arrow.
Right quick there, man.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty painful. It's pretty painful.
All right. Okay, so clarify something for me.
Yes.
I'm a anime noob.
Yes.
I'm ignorant of anime largely.
Mm-hmm.
I know that like the strict definition of anime is just Japanese animation.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, any animation coming out of Japan is technically anime, right?
I guess in a very clinical sense, yes.
Right. So like just in a stark, technical sense, that would everything that coming out of there would be anime.
Anime is Japanese animation in the way that real champagne is only from the region of Champagne, France.
Right. Okay. So, but I guess my question is, are there also like other more subtle, sort of colloquial understandings of the term anime? Because like, are there something? Because here's the thing, man. I feel like there are also like degrees of anime. I feel like
yes.
Final Fantasy is like the anime. It's like anime shit. It's like anime of anime. It's so fucking anime.
So that is actually has not always been the case. The original Final Fantasy is based off of Jesus. What the heck is with this jumping attack? He just covers half the room. Original Final Fantasy is actually based off of D&D, which is a Western thing.
Sure, I guess maybe the art.
What you're referring to is like the belts and the zippers and the spiky hair and such. Um,
Yeah, but
that is
also I guess
actually from a singular designer, like character designer, that
he's not a
slowly
main
gained
character.
prominence over time. He started really being more of a factor as Final Fantasy VII became popular, and then hit his stride in eight, and then he like took over the character design as a whole in Final Fantasy X, and that's where you start getting crazy belts and chains and zippers and whatever
Okay,
after
so
Final Fantasy X.
yeah, ugh, okay.
There are
Well,
hints of it in Final Fantasy VII and eight,
but it's
but
easier. It's easier to stomach that because it's the originals obviously are in pixel and
yeah,
polygon,
yeah,
so that doesn't bother me so much.
hmm
That said, I feel like personally the most anime shit of all anime shit that I've ever seen is Dragon Ball Z. Like that is anime as fuck.
that is a specific style of anime called shonen, which appeals to like young boys and basically anybody who's on like a train hard, like fighting food and friendship style of mentality, like living the simple life, just getting stronger by fighting, and it's very simplistic.
It's
Especially in its
Ryu.
early days. What? Yeah, it's Ryu. If Ryu was an anime style, he is a shonen protagonist.
I mean, isn't what's the main like main dude? Is it Gokhan? Who's the main dude in that?
Goku, Son Goku, who is based off of the character Sun Wukong from Journey to the West, which is basically like the Eastern equivalent of like Arthurian legend.
I mean,
Um,
he's like the
Jesus, that those
he's like the
arrows do
Mario of
like.
the character split screen. He's Ryu. He's a Shoto.
Yeah, he's like the archetypical Shoto because he's based off of a character from mythology uh, that is shows similar traits and whatever. But that's actually Sun Wukong is Chinese in origin.
All right.
Um, he's the Monkey King. And he like I don't know. It's all that like the Journey to the West is all about spiritual enlightenment through travel, and then that is based on something else entirely. Like it's just a derivative of a derivative of a derivative.
I
If you
think
go back far enough.
if I'm ever gonna like anime, apart from Castlevania, which I adore, if I'm ever gonna like any other kind of anime, probably gonna have to start with Studio Ghibli, right? Like,
Um, I
because
would say yeah.
my problem
Studio
with
Ghibli
anime
is yeah.
it has not been the artwork so much because actually there's a lot of anime that the artwork I think is really great. Like again,
Ooh.
Castlevania. I think the artwork in Castlevania is unbelievable, incredible artwork in Castlevania, and that's very much anime style artwork. What I don't typically like from anime is the storytelling style.
Mm-hmm. Do
Like
you mean
I think
like
I
the
was talking about
character
this previously.
mannerisms and
It's the well dialogue and also the way they tell the story. So like I think I talked about this briefly a few sessions ago where I think I was talking about the trailer for Breath of the Wild
mm-hmm.
and it's just so boy oh boy, it's over emotive in a like really surreal sense. So like the characters don't really behave like humans behave. They're
Mm-hmm.
way too like over emotional in a way that doesn't ring authentic to me. So it feels very, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
fake. And then with the
Okay.
way they tell their stories, like I was watching the Star Wars animes that they
Yep.
did on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and again, the artwork, Jesus Christ, the very first episode of that, the artwork on that might be some
Mm-hmm.
of the coolest artwork I've ever seen anywhere. It's fucking amazing. Um, but the storytelling in that is like they have to tell you they sort of like narrate the characters narrate out loud what they're doing on screen in almost in such a way that like it's as if you don't see it. So like there's a moment without spoilers, there's a moment in that first episode where they're he literally takes something out of his pocket basically, holds it in the screen, and then like they do this big close-up shot on it, and then the character that they're standing across from looks at it and tells you what it is.
Oh, okay.
it's like it's like I don't why do you have to do that? Like there's no subtlety with that I've seen in the anime that I've seen. It's always very explicit and like everything feels like exposition. And it's like, man, I don't know. It's really clunky
Mm-hmm.
and it's not for me in terms of storytelling. And maybe I feel like Studio Ghibli might be different. I haven't seen any of
So
that.
what you're asking for is a bit more. Give me some credit here. Like,
Yeah, treat
don't.
me like a grown up. Like I
Yeah.
get that anime is, I guess, strictly speaking,
Okay.
more for younger people generally.
Well,
Just in
that's
just in
everyone's
terms of like
assumption, but
just in terms of like percentage of what is put out there is probably more intended for
it
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 skews
truly
young.
depends. Yeah, it truly depends on what type of anime, because there are a ton of different anime styles that like
Yeah,
it's not monolithic.
like obviously Castlevania is not meant for kids. Castlevania is
Oh, definitely not.
bloody as fuck.
Honestly,
And
like actual like OG Voltron, the Japanese version of whatever Voltron is, super violent and like bloody, and like
if
people
it's
like
for
that show killed off like half its main characters.
if it's for adults, then
Okay.
why do they treat their audience that presumably are supposed to be adults like children who can't understand the story that's being
So
told to them?
so
I don't get
are
it.
you are probably referring to the dubbing? That's one of the reasons why people there's a big debate of subs, not dubs. Uh,
Maybe.
so what a lot of what they're doing, and the reason why they're doing it, is because it's the localization process,
Yeah.
and they don't think that some Japanese cultural traditions will translate well, so they either redub it and they uh, sort of have trouble explaining it,
Yeah.
uh, or they do a really shit job. Like there's a company called 4Kids that did the Yu-Gi-Oh dub, and it is ridiculous. It's comical,
Well,
and it's kind of its own cultural phenomenon that is hilarious with how
well,
bad
to
it is.
start with subtitles. So I've seen
Mm,
Japanese movies with subtitles. I mean, the dialogue is very Japanese. It's different from the way English speakers speak, but I don't really have a problem with that so much. Um, I guess it's just like
I'm gonna die.
you don't have
It
to
depends on
spell everything out.
the studio and the people who are doing it, because sometimes it's censorship because they're trying to take Japanese animation, which is in culturally speaking not just meant for kids. In Western culture, it is absolutely all animation is like meant for kids. Um, but in Japanese culture, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But they try and take these like bright, colorful, fun cartoons from Japan, but they have really adult themes in it, and so they have to redub it, censor it, alter the dialogue, and it doesn't translate well, or something gets lost.
Here
Are
we
you
go. They're
fucking serious? Like that was
getting ready.
nothing. That was nothing. We're just here. I
There's
was.
more to do. Don't worry.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
You gotta do
Hey,
this
Tom.
anyway.
Okay. Hey Tom, welcome. We're talking anime and
Actually,
why
no,
Ian doesn't like it.
this is the perfect setup for this.
I think the
Yeah.
biggest reason why I don't like
not
it
gonna
is
matter
because I
anyway.
just haven't seen enough.
Yeah, I
Some
actually have some
some American
recommendations
doesn't have
for
all
you.
the access to good anime.
How do I get up to him? Like, what is happening? Do I? Like, I don't know. Okay,
Whoa.
so I don't know if I was ever gonna. I don't think I was ever gonna get away from that. He just like wiped the entire floor.
Well,
Not
that's
with
the
that attitude.
coincidence for you, because
Yeah,
you have to do that. You have to die in that fight.
I do.
Yeah. So
See,
you
wake up
literally
from
had the
jail.
perfect setup. You had no healing left.
Fantastic.
That was scripted, Nate.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Do you notice that you're not
yeah. I'm in a different
where
place
you
for
recognize?
sure,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely gonna rest here. So Tom, Ian is willing to try anime, but he's skeptical about where he should start.
How how long have you guys lived in the Groundhog's Day world? Because we've had this conversation like 10 times on
I
Stream.
know, I know.
We've already talked about Cowboy Bebop, right? That's
I
always
yeah, I was thinking Bebop because that's if you want like something treats you more like adult, then you'll definitely enjoy that, and it's not over the top like planets blowing up or anything like that. It's definitely not DBZ.
yeah. Well,
Um,
in terms of like the if we're talking about like more like adult dubbing or like just the scenario and everything being geared more towards adults, I think that's a good one to start with, or at least to
yeah,
try. If
uh-huh.
it's not,
And then some Ghibli stuff because that's Disney basically. It's the Disney of Japan, but
I mean,
much better, like much more
see, that makes
wholesome
more
and
sense to me because
much less evil corporation. Why am
if
I
it's
trapped here? Am I just trapped here because I have to warp? It's like
no,
I don't have to warp.
no. Wow, that
you
was
could
mean.
open one of those doors.
Aha.
Got it.
Okay. That I was wondering why he was like just hanging out by the door.
Cutscene.
Cool. Weird cutscene.
Ugh. Does he have to use his neck to pull that? See now, Nate. Now you're in the proper archives.
Okay. I was like, that was way too fast, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Those guys look friendly. Oh.
Mm-mm.
He's just gonna stand there. All right.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there he comes. Okay, is he gonna? No, he's just gonna walk by you. Okay.
He's busy. Got stuff to
He's
do.
very busy. He's got a place to be, man.
Okay.
Just gonna let him go, huh?
Well,
Check out this fucking library, though. How cool is this?
it's really cool. Should I go down the
It's
stairs or
absolutely
up the
practical.
stairs? I feel like up is generally always the way they want you to go in video games, so I'll go up.
I mean, how pissed would you be if you asked the person at the counter where a certain book was and they pointed to the top?
It's like every Wizard's library and every fantasy thing. It's always like
Yeah.
so big you gotta ask for 3-dimensional directions.
Yeah, it's like ultra unpractical.
What is going on with these guys?
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well-
I was hoping I'd have more room to maneuver, but they just, I don't know,
You kinda
they
do.
decided
You
to
can
turn
go
around.
over there on those platforms if you need to. That's still kind of narrow over there. Who's the Duke?
I'm not sure. I guess unless they're talking about Seath.
Yeah, that'd be weird. See, that was better. Now you only got this fool
Yeah.
to deal with.
I
He's
had
not paying
4
any
muffins,
attention
and
to
then I
you.
ate one, and then I only had 3.
Whoa. Do you have an overhead with the spear?
If I roll.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Why are his feet shiny?
Hi.
This dude. He
Can I-
heard you
can I-
coming.
Can I? No? Okay.
What? He's
Okay.
bugged out. This
I
dude,
mean-
what is the deal? That's weird.
Interesting.
I'm
The
pretty
Duke
sure
is
it's gonna be
Seath,
kinda
so
odd,
says Monza.
but not like that.
All right, is there anything cool over here? Monza, welcome Monza, by the way. But Monza says the Duke is Seath, which makes sense because he Sith was the
Someone in
Seath
chat.
was the
Oh, wow.
betrayer.
Yeah,
All
why
right,
is he called
it
the
is
Duke?
it is
That's weird.
locked. It is locked. So odds are I'll have to go all the way
That's
to the
lucky.
bottom and then
Lucky
back
now.
up to the top here. Anyway, Ian, I would recommend 3 things to you for your journey into anime. If you're gonna go to Studio Ghibli and you'd like Dark Souls, I think Princess Mononoke is about as Dark Souls as it gets in terms of well, this Dark Souls as it gets is actually Berserk because that's what Dark Souls is based off of. But I wouldn't recommend that out of the gate right away. That's
a
really really
manga, though,
intense.
right? I have to read
It's
that.
no, it's also got a couple different iterations of show. I don't know if any of them are complete, but ooh, hello.
Maybe you're just gonna want to start fights with these boys.
Yeah.
You gonna fight him through the cage? Nope. All right, straight up. You're gonna fight back? No. Okay.
No, they're just gonna stare at me.
Oh.
So yeah, Princess Mononoke. It's really cool. Got a very eco-friendly message, but it's also got a hint of Dark Souls in it, and you'll know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about in the first fight.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah,
I hate Earth.
you'll see. You'll see what I mean.
It's content for people that don't like anything. That's what
I
I need.
hate Earth. Screw the world.
Monza, thanks for the heads
Monza,
up on
that's
this.
good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We
Usually
really
have
appreciate
issues.
that. Yeah, really. Let's see. All right, use the
What do you
tower
do?
T. Just
A lot of
gonna
mileage out of this too.
solving the problem.
No lock
Something's
on.
up with the scripting of these. Even these guys
Oh.
are doing the thing too. Where they're all running
Yeah.
towards the top.
They're like skating.
Ooh,
That doesn't
another,
happen
another
in
prison key.
Prepare to Die. I think that might be a remastered thing.
'Cause I did not encounter that when I was playing on the Switch. That's weird.
Like the serpent guys are supposed to run up at certain points, but they shouldn't be doing it right away as soon as you spawn here.
I mean, you should be able to aggro them, right?
Yeah, because that's intentional.
Monza, I've actually never played Dark Souls 2. This is my first time playing Dark Souls 1. I did also my first Dark Souls 3 playthrough.
Yeah,
Like
we're
all
way
of
out
my
of
first
order.
playthroughs of the id Software, fucking FromSoft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, you meant DS1. So
yeah,
both myself and Tom have played DS1 a couple of times each, but Nate has not. Nate is a virgin at
yeah,
DS1. He has
all
played Dark
the.
Souls 3, and then we went from Dark Souls 3 to Sekiro, and
Are
now
we
we're
Mhm.
in
tagged
Dark
for
Souls
that
1.
on Twitch? We should be.
That's terrifying. What the hell is all this? What
We are not. We should be.
actual
Wait, really?
fuck? Oh
I
my
love how you
god.
pick fights. Like you know what you haven't leveraged at all in this game?
What?
Throwing knives.
Yeah, I have not done that.
You need to like
I
draw
All
actually
right, they're
guns
not
forgot
and
about
super
stuff.
those.
strong.
I have a bunch on my current playthrough, and I keep forgetting that those are options because
They're
once
like
I discovered you
super
could get that
useful.
pyromancy for fireball, I just stopped using
Yeah, get some
projectiles.
kukri up in you. That's what you need. Draw those boys out. Yeah, I guess that's true, Tom. If you're like a mage, you don't really need them, but
That's true, but I forget the utility of them because I don't rely on pyromancy all the time. Like I love them for aggro or for like far
This
distances.
is very eldritch horror.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, these guys are a little weird.
Like they're
Oh,
sort of like
this is probably the
that.
most Bloodborne-y section of this game, I would say.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah,
Cthulhu-esque, but they also have like the hint of the like crystal sheen that everybody's got.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of the theme of the whole place is
Why is this one
eldritch
so much
horrors
harder
are
to kill?
abominations with like a magical sheen to it.
See, you left that item there. Pick that up.
Okay. Miracle bountiful sunlight. Miracle soothing sunlight.
We don't believe in magic. Fuck that shit.
All right, comfort ahead, but I don't have the thing,
Oh
the
my god,
key.
Monza. You're speaking my language. Sekiro is like my favorite FromSoft game of all time. I've done like 7 playthroughs of that game. It is so goddamn good. Fucking love Sekiro. I was hoping Elden Ring was gonna have more Sekiro DNA in it. Unfortunately, not.
Oh, oh,
Whoa! Nice dodge. Overhead.
oh,
Oh!
oh.
Clever girl from the side.
Oof.
Oh man, you're in a hornet's nest now.
Mm-hmm.
You can do about these snake boys. You can heal up. Good drink.
Yep. Well, maybe
Oh,
not. Maybe not great
back.
drink.
Maybe not such a good drink. Oh, interrupt. Good job. Why has this guy only got 3
Nice.
swords? He's got 4 hands.
Gotta have one
Is it
for
his little
grappling.
wand thing? He's a little
Getting
like
flanked on the
lightning.
right.
Woo boy.
These guys are tanky.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna heal up. You got enough? Yeah, you still only have Estus Flats +1. I don't think you even one heal will get you to the top of your meter.
No, no, it won't.
Yes, Monza. I believe we are playing on PC. Nate is on
Yes.
sticks, obviously.
I'm playing on my Steam here.
Yep.
Woo! Ow.
Oh, Drayden. Dude, these guys are not fucking around. They do not
Yeah,
want to
they're
go
really
down.
not.
Oh, good
Ooh.
block. With the bad camera and everything. Early dodge, but it's your alright.
Woo.
You didn't pay for it.
It's a lot of
Okay.
footies. Lots of footsies in this.
You like one and done, and oh, there you go. Even odds now, kid.
There we go. Oh, I
Heads
could
up
probably
fight.
chip him from here. So
Yeah, if you're patient enough, you got way more range than him. There you go.
yeah, I have about 1.5 feet more range than he does. All right, that chain looks okay.
I wish I had never taught you that. Do you think you would ever have gotten that?
Giant
if
key
I never
door.
said anything.
No, I would have never gotten it.
I want to see him
Damn
smack
it.
all the chests instead.
Yeah, I probably would have
Yeah,
done that
that's what a lot
first.
of people do.
I would still do that from time to time.
All right, does this do something? I'm sure it does. This looks like
I believe you can break the chest though if you hit him too hard.
Oh, we already answered that. Yeah.
Pull lever, Nate. It's telling you.
I already did it. Now it's doing something. Okay, so it's all the chimes and such. Does it do anything
I
cool?
definitely find them easier on PC, but probably for a different reason than you do. I demand, I demand to be able to play with back buttons. I switched over to back buttons a few years ago. I will never go back. I basically will rarely ever play a console game because of that reason.
Did they get rid of the cutscene that plays after you pull a lever in this one?
Is there one?
I mean,
it's like a small cutscene of like the serpents moving.
Oh,
Like,
is it
like
because
I think we already had that.
frame a shot? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I already had that.
Oh, okay.
I think that happened like right before you got here. Pretty sure. I don't know.
It might be. That's a good point, Monza. It could be the FPS. I mean, if you're playing on any kind of decent rig, especially with the older Dark Souls games, you'll play in 60. So I
Yeah, that's
imagine that
true.
probably helped quite a bit, actually.
I don't do a lot of frame settings on my PC, so I could see that difference. I started to go to character creation in Bloodborne, but I haven't actually started it yet.
Yeah, I would love it. I know there's been a lot of rumors about Bloodborne coming to PC. That would be so cool.
Oh, I would.
That's a Sony exclusive, right?
Yeah, it is. But Sony's
yeah,
been releasing a lot of its exclusives on PC lately. I'm guessing that if and when they ever do release Bloodborne outside of the Sony ecosystem, it's going to be in advance of Bloodborne 2. If they ever
probably
do that.
They're trying to
that's
save
what they did with God
pocket.
of War. That's what they're doing with Horizon. Like
I think it's why we're seeing
announced the second one.
We're seeing Square put a lot of the Final Fantasy series on PC, but you don't see the other exclusives going up in the same manner.
Days Gone came to PC.
I wonder. No,
I think
you know what? I'll just keep going.
is going to come to PC eventually. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I think it's like the more beloved stuff. Like we haven't seen. I don't think Uncharted's on PC, but I think the longer baked in stuff isn't going to come.
Check that out. Why do I feel like I heard something about Uncharted coming to PC? I could be wrong about that.
I feel like they're probably saving a good like third of those exclusives for if they do some sort of online thing. At least that's what I thought was they wanted to hold it in the pocket until they decided on how they want to approach.
Yeah, maybe. The Legacy of Thieves collection is on Steam right now for Uncharted.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah. Wow, I might have to like do that.
Shit.
Because they have no answer to Game Pass, and I don't know if they're going to do something like that. But if they were,
something recently, I forget what exactly the details were, but it sounds like they are going to do something similar.
I'm sure they need a response to it because they're hemorrhaging on Game Pass, probably.
All right.
Yeah, Mons, I agree. I think if and when Bloodborne 2 gets announced, then they will start thinking about actually releasing on PC. Assuming Bloodborne 2 is going to get announced, which it has to. There's too much money there for Sony.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Especially like if you look at the way Nintendo does it with Directs, I think they just happen to be quicker on the draw with it. But almost every time, like when Bayonetta and Advance Wars and a bunch of other stuff got sequels or like ports announced, they always save it for before something else.
What they're going to do with Metroid, right? Metroid Prime trilogy. They'll probably bring that out.
Yeah, hopefully. That's my most desired one.
Yeah, that would be so awesome. I would love.
I'd be willing to wait until they actually do like a bigger announcement about 4 to do it too. Like I can replay those in no time.
Yeah, that'd be just so cool. I mean, I think the Switch is a perfect place for that. You still got the motion controls there, the gyro.
Yeah. And that tactic works for games in general. Like if you wait to, remaster or port something before a sequel gets announced. I mean,
as you said, Nintendo's like the king of that.
What the fuck?
Conjuring, man, you better go fuck him up. Oh, under fire. I don't know if that's safe there. There you go. That's better.
Ow.
He's not that beefy.
Can I just fucking...
Lock on, homie.
I'm not...
Oh, right in the face.
Okay, archives are super fun. Love it. Love it.
You've been to this part, right?
Nope.
Not these side halls, but to the bottom floor, I think.
So this is like a little bit like the water temple.
Okay.
Your response to that was totally appropriate.
That's where I'm at. Got it.
Yeah.
Good to know.
The water temple, if you had to time your dodges between multiple projectiles.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, before I forget, Cowboy Bebop, One Punch Man, and Princess Mononoke for you, Ian.
I'm gonna start with Princess Mononoke. That has like so many laurels. People love it so much. I think I'm gonna start there. I'm happy. So that's the other thing. Like, if it's gonna treat me like a kid, I prefer if it's meant for kids. You know what I mean? Like that, I get. Like I can still watch and enjoy a Disney movie, even though it's not really necessarily meant for me.
Yeah, because you know the audience it's playing for.
Yeah, it's not speaking
ADMM.
down to me. So
there we go. But yeah, give those a shot. One Punch Man's on Netflix. Bebop, I think, is also on Netflix. Not the live action. That one's crap, apparently. I haven't seen it, so I can't speak
Well,
for
if
it
it's
for
on Netflix,
sure.
I'll definitely check it out.
I think yeah, originals on Netflix.
I'll make sure you watch it with me.
Mm-hmm. Also, Bebop soundtrack is just the best.
Oh yeah, once you
Soundtrack
watch
helps,
them.
man. That's another thing. That's
Soundtrack's
great.
amazing.
Music is amazing. Music is always amazing in Castlevania.
I think
If you
Bebop's
like,
the attitude you like a lot.
oh, for sure.
If you like
It's the
Han
Space
Solo
Cowboy.
style, like Space Rogue, you'll like
Space Cowboy. Oh, fucking the
Cool
shit,
character,
man.
by the way, in Star Wars, Han Solo, but with force powers and a lightsaber, like a gray Jedi. That's what I want. Like,
All right.
They haven't had that in any like the Star Wars canon. Not since Disney took over. They haven't had any,
Ahsoka.
like
Yeah, Ahsoka's a gray Jedi.
I mean, kind of, but she
No,
was
she's
trained by the
totally.
Jedi.
Yeah, she's trained by them, but her philosophy is gray.
Yeah, but she was like a Jedi Padawan. I want somebody who's like not even like fuck the Jedi.
Well, where are you gonna learn it though? Like, there's no
Well, I mean,
great.
look, man. If we're gonna talk about rules of the universe, you kind of don't have to learn it, apparently. If we're being honest, right? Where's
There.
Cameron? You need to bring him in on this.
All right, so there's that.
Yeah, Monza, the DS3. My God, what a great game! That's the one that Nate started with. So Nate had not played a FromSoft game before. So I spent probably 4 years trying to convince him to play a Dark Souls game.
Oh my
And
God!
finally, he started with Dark Souls 3. And not to speak for him, but I got the impression that he quite loved it. So.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I'm thinking you're not
you
loving this
can't
one
be taking
so much,
shots out in the open like that when you've got someone sniping you.
Yeah, you're getting flanked there.
Yeah, but then I can't retreat past him because then he'll hit me, and I can't go down because I don't know what's ahead of me. So I gotta heal when I can.
Away from there. You don't have to fight him right where you see him.
You could just turn off the game.
You'll have to do it with these guys.
It's too hard. Too difficult. Bad game. Bad game.
All right.
Lock on me. There you go.
I want to know why the hell they're just running up there like that. And the music's not
They
playing.
get up there and then they immediately start.
You don't need to fuck with them, do you?
Well, as soon as I get up here, they're gonna turn around and try and kill me.
Is he gonna chase you?
Yeah, they'll turn around and face me. Watch.
Yeah, but will he chase you? You go through the door. Is he that? Yeah. Let's see if he comes at you. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like his beat now.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Stick and move. Stick and move.
That's convenient. If anything, it's better than having to intercept him and fight them both on that platform.
Yeah, you can take out one on the run, and then once he's up there, he's
so long as I catch him right. Like every 3 hits, he'll stop and like say, "Ow."
All right. What's our plan here, Stan?
I have no idea.
That's the spirit.
I'm at the point now where I'm still trying to like learn shit, like learn where people's placement is.
You trying to bait this dude out?
Yep. Oh, God damn it!
Your ass.
Like I dodged far enough in front, like ahead, that I just caught up with it.
Part of it might be because you got that long weapon in such a small hallway.
Yeah.
I don't know if that actually.
Well, I find that if I swing horizontally, I'm going to start clipping off of.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like just the. You pretty much only have one vector of approach there, and that's straightforward. You can't like sneak up and backstab him.
Yeah.
What the hell? God damn it!
Oh, were you on the network?
I probably was.
Once a playthrough, once a session.
God, and I'm gonna pick right back up, and this guy's gonna fucking.
That way you don't keep doing that on stream.
Yeah, Monza, I agree. AI is probably the weak point of this game. But then again, it's an older game, so I guess we can forgive it for that, right?
Well, also part of the toughness, I think, doesn't come from. They're not supposed to be incredibly smart. They're supposed to be, especially like the more skeletal guys, like they're supposed to be dumb, but in greater number. If you start running through stuff, that's where the problem comes in.
Ow.
Oh man, just turned around and ate it. Does that piss you off, Nate, that he dances on you like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just stuck on your ass.
There we go. What is at the bottom here? What am I looking at?
You don't recognize that?
Oh, I do now. Fucking shit, man. Okay.
Well, these corridors are kind of mirrored, so it looks like one of
them.
Yeah,
they are. This whole area is a little bit confusing, much like the water temple.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight through.
Quick check-in. Who
Yep.
here believes that Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out in 2022? Because I do not.
You don't think
No,
so?
I don't think
I
so.
do not.
What makes you say that? I have not been keeping up with the news.
Because it's Zelda
Yeah,
and it's
unless we get a
Nintendo.
direct by March, like same time frame as the first one, I don't think it would. But when it comes to
Mm.
big games, I don't know. I know you guys are pretty excited for Elden Ring and stuff, but when it comes to big games, I don't have that Christmas Eve feeling about them anymore. I just kind of wait until stuff happens.
Do you have like a
He's
main
dead inside.
franchise that's like your franchise? Because for me, it's definitely Zelda. Like Zelda's, I'll get up for Zelda's.
Metroid is probably the one
I was
like the
gonna say
biggest
Metroid for
of them.
you for sure.
And I loved Dread, but you know, even after I played it, I played it through technically twice.
Oh, fucking
And I
shit!
love it. It's a great game. I just, you know, I haven't like sat and played it
Don't
like a million times over.
don't
But
Would
like
you be
Metro
you.
would
more
be the
hyped for a
one.
Prime?
Am I what for Prime?
Would you be more hyped for a
Prime?
Prime?
Oh, for sure, absolutely. I think and I still love Dread. I love the 2D ones too. But Prime I've been looking forward to since 2017. But that was also that got pushed back around the time that everyone else started to with their AAA games, and so I kind of realized like,
What?
best not to be hyped for it because it could be in development for a long time.
Yeah.
And we're in the point now where as a kid, you know, when those games
Look.
would come out, you'd be super excited. But I think, you know, I have a much bigger grain of salt to take with all these announcements now that, you know, games have kind of moved into the area where the thing that you've wanted for a long time might not be what you get.
Yeah.
Oh
Sure.
fuck! That is not what I wanted to do.
I thought that was closed off too.
I mean, I think Breath of the Wild 2 has such a freaking like tough hill to climb, following up what a lot of people think is the
Oh,
greatest game of all time. So I don't envy those developers
No.
putting the game out.
I think I think the biggest complaint we're probably going to hear about too is that people are going to say, "Oh, well, it didn't really do anything different."
Yeah, that's
And
no
it's
doubt.
like
Well,
so.
that's part of the same design as what Majora's Mask was to Ocarina of Time. It's the same engine because they spent so much time and money making it. Like it's not gonna revolutionize what Breath of the Wild already started. It's gonna be
It's gonna perfect it
more
and
of Breath of the
continue it.
Wild,
Yeah,
Even
which I like.
let's say
yeah.
that it
What's wrong
does.
with that?
I think people would be upset if it is too different because Breath of the Wild
Yeah,
was
and it's
first of its kind, really, because it was a callback to basically Zelda 1.
right, and that's the other side of that coin, right? And then there's people that complain that it's too
Okay.
different. Like there were complaints about that in Dread. Like people, for whatever reason, people absolutely hate the melee counter in the new Metroid side scroller games, which I mean for
Should
gameplay
I?
wise, I can see why it
Nah.
does change up a little bit of how you approach enemies. But if you go back and play, you know, Zero Mission or
Jesus.
Fusion or even Super Metroid, that's all those games are is running and shooting. So having another verb to do really is not that bad. I
I'm gonna
think
let you
people
know,
just
Another
think,
verb to do.
something
I
new
love a
in
good
my
melee counter. Melee counter in Dread is awesome. Probably
yeah,
my favorite mechanic in the game.
it's fantastic, and Dread builds upon it even more than Samus Returns does,
Yeah.
to where it actually has like it has its weird quick timey events, but I think it's fun in the boss
God
fights.
damn it!
It's a straight up parry, man. It's dope.
Yeah, exactly. It's a parry, which is also one of these since Souls like is like the new big term, like it's one
Who
of
the
the things
fuck is
from those
shooting at
games
me?
that works.
Nate in the background. Y'all kick me.
Oh, you're just getting
Yeah.
these crystal guys.
getting-
You can't
What you
take them
thinking?
like you do the
Yeah,
regular
you're up.
Skelly
Oh, you
boys.
don't have any S's
Jeez.
left? You're
No, I
fucked. Oh my
don't.
god.
You're
About to
running.
get gangbanged. Yep.
Ah, my God! They're just
this
in
is
every
like
single
classic.
nook and cranny they can possibly put them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah,
Fucking-
that's archives. I mean, really.
Are you able to buff your weapon yet, Nate?
Maybe. I mean, I
I
definitely.
feel like you have not paid enough attention to your stats in this game.
Yeah, no, I
That might
have
be
not.
part of your problem.
Yeah, that's probably part of my problem. You know what? I am curious. What's my level up? I need 34,000. Okay,
That's pretty steep.
it's pretty steep.
Yeah, Monza, I agree. If it was different, they would have called it something else. And I think that's true of all those different series that have new mechanics in them. They don't change up the core gameplay, but that people seem to think are a threat to their nostalgia.
Full of a great hero. I'm gonna burn through all of my stuff here.
Yeah, you cashing in. Now's the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna cash in because
All right.
I think we're there.
You're gonna keep your
Use the
boss
big one.
souls, though, right?
Gonna keep what?
You're gonna keep your boss souls, though, right?
Oh yeah, keep them balls. But yeah, for sure, for sure.
Can you
Well,
get
if you
rid of
get
the
your-
Sith soul though? I'm tired of looking at it. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, that's right. You don't use the box, do you? Or have you? I don't remember if he has. I always
think
put him
you
in the
picked one
box,
up.
so I don't have to look at him.
Yeah, I haven't done any of that.
Oh no, you know what? I don't think you have. Yeah, you haven't. Yeah, you haven't used your box at all.
I like it because it makes menuing faster too.
Yes, definitely. So,
All right.
Nate, what you're doing right now in the
Yeah.
original of this game, you had to do one at a time. So you go in
Yeah,
the menu,
individually.
pop it,
Yeah.
and then to just take you out of the menu, do the animation. You have to go back in and do it again.
Yeah,
Ugh, pass.
that is a
Yeah.
huge bonus to this version.
That was really the biggest adjustment that they made to this game with the with the remastered edition. It was that one.
I
Quality
still
of
find
life thing.
myself doing it too. I'll still go in and use the single humanity when I mean to use
Reflex.
two.
Oh wow. Okay.
Are you gonna
Uh,
use this for a level up? Or are you able to check on your weapon?
yeah, it's a good idea. I should probably at least check that out. Reinforced weapon. I don't know which way would be faster, so yeah.
I usually find I don't know about you guys, but I always find that
Oh man, you need that box.
you get more return on powering up your weapon than you do on powering up yourself.
Oh really? You think so?
I think so. That's always the impression that I got.
I do it in steps for the first few levels. I'll do like a few in whatever my primary stat is, and then I'll do the weapon. I think 3 does it a little bit easier because
All
3
right.
expects you to
Neither of
level up your
these
weapon
are my
earlier.
+5,
Yeah.
so I think I don't have the ability to do
No go.
yeah, I could maybe do this
Bummer.
one though.
You that's tempting you, isn't it? You used it
Yeah, it
before
really
and it like
is.
it wrecked house, and now you're like, I kind of
Yeah.
want to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing to
Kinda
remember is
do.
the more you spread your souls and upgrades into other weapons, the less resource you have to go in
It's true.
one direction.
Mhm.
You can always farm that stuff, but when it comes to like the twinkling titanite and the colored stuff, that's gonna be
Stick with the
harder to
pretty
get.
elvish spear.
Yeah, for now. Ah, get back here.
Oh, the infinite souls glitch. I don't. There's an infinite souls glitch in this game.
I wouldn't be surprised if there
Oh my
was.
god.
Oh. Bummer.
It's crap.
It's probably a
You gotta
big
deal
speed
with both
run
of them.
strat. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Now I gotta.
Speaking of which,
These guys will probably desync and kill me. There goes all my old souls. Like,
Ice climbers.
see,
Whoa.
look at that. Look at that crap.
No iframes getting off that ladder. What a
Nope,
drag.
none at all. Where
Whoa.
the fuck do they go?
Okay. I feel like the longer we play this game, the more unstable it becomes. What happened to the exposure here? Okay. That's better now. It looked like you were like playing through some fog or some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are way tankier than they should be.
Yeah. It seems like I'm not. Maybe I should spend some time grinding or leveling up my stuff or something. I'm not sure. So
Hey, look how many souls you got now.
32,000.
Don't lose those.
Well, since you said not to.
Oh, preemptive dodging?
Oh,
This
fucking
man.
dodged right
Dodging
into it.
in and dodging out? What is he doing?
I'm trying to bait that guy in,
Yeah,
but I also don't want
mean,
to sit there
it's true, it's hard
like
to fight
taking
those
arrows
guys
to
at
the
the same
face.
time. They're too tanky to really double up on, huh? Whoa.
Yee.
That man can close distance.
oof.
Yeah, that stupid jump move.
These
Yeah.
guys look like that orc in the Two Towers that steals the halflings.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Vaguely remember?
Yeah.
The long nose.
Mm-hmm. He's more of a goblin. I guess they're goblins and orcs are actually synonymous in Tolkien's universe. But it's not like goblins to me are always the skinnier, scrawnier ones. But I guess it's goblins.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh, right in the
fucking
back.
shit.
That guy is just ruining your life right now.
He really is.
Yeah,
You gotta find cover from.
there's a
that dude.
timing when it comes to the soul arrows, man.
Oh. You usually hear him coming too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one. Ooh. No, it's rush down. Doesn't take any
Nice.
hits done.
Iframes.
Yeah.
But then you're also getting hit by arrows.
God
That's,
damn
You
it!
don't want to hang out here. You want to get
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Run! Don't stop. Okay, that's fine. Yep,
This is like
very
my
good.
go-to sanctuary place right here.
Yeah, you don't want to hang out in this area. This is bad news.
There you go. Yeah. See, you want to fight him.
Lock on. There it is.
And I saw another arrow, so you got another one down
Yeah.
that hallway.
Super clean.
Crystal Straight Sword. It's my second one.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get a ton of those if you're gonna use them because they break.
All right, that's not good to have.
Another channel. That's right. Oh, it's the same one. Which means you're probably almost dead.
Dude's throwing a plasma pistol at you.
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk about Halo Infinite last time?
Yeah. You said you were playing it a little bit,
I had
and
to
you're.
download it for like a month, and I haven't played the multiplayer yet.
I think it's really good. I'm having trouble getting into it because the gun and ammo economy in that game is like you basically can only use what your enemies have because you run out of ammo so quickly. You have to pick up what they're using. So if there's a gun that you like,
Yeah, you have to really.
It has changed a lot since CE. They don't do the whole like resupply that they used to.
Yeah, it's irritating for me.
Yeah, I would say if you like the Halo feel in general, you might want to give the other ones a shot. I think 1 is fun, Reach is good, 2 is like a historical favorite.
Yeah, I think 2 is the best of like the ones that feel like 1. I don't remember 3. I've only played through once, I think.
Turn handle.
The equipment in 3
was
I remember.
Radical.
Yeah, because the gameplay actually is really good, and there are weapons in there that I really like to use, but like the inability to choose my loadout really ultimately is really frustrating for me.
A lot of Halo, especially OG Halo, is procure on site. However, when you do start a level with like a particular weapon in mind from a design standpoint, you get a lot of ammunition for it. Like there's a level in Halo 1 called the Truth and Reconciliation, and it's all like a night sniper level, and you get like 3 times the amount of ammunition for your sniper rifle than you ever could normally have in any other part of the game.
I will say I have been enjoying the Halo weapons in Destiny. That's been fun.
They have Halo weapons in Destiny?
Yeah, because it's Bungie's like anniversary of some sort, and they are.
I didn't know they could still do that with like licensing and all that.
I mean,
well, they don't give them
it's
names,
an homage.
basically.
Yeah, it's an homage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're
neat.
damn close though. Like they're basically just 21st century like versions of it.
Like to see some marathon stuff in there.
Oh, marathon!
That game.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All
right. No, Marathon is Bungie's like original game.
Yeah.
All right. I need to kill you.
Like the same engine where like enemies above you, or you still gotta shoot forward at. But it had like a little bit more like story to it and some other lore. But that's Marathon is where Bungie, not just Halo, but Destiny gets a lot of its like precursor setting and elements.
Where'd you go? You fucker!
Monza says, I like the fact you don't try to escape from your enemies.
Yeah.
It's just how I roll.
Did you look at the chain on that one?
Yeah, I did. I can look at it as I'm approaching, guys. It's possible.
You got better resolution on your end. I'm getting
I might.
Over here.
In caves, they try to hide them.
Yeah, if they can, they freaking try and hide the chain everywhere they possibly can. Like I remember in the Profane Capital, they would hide it under treasure or whatever, and I thought that was like both ingenious and a dick move. Woo! Oh my god!
You gonna finish this, dude?
I'm gonna try.
So you can stop ruining your life.
You gonna come back? Yes, he fucking is. You asshole.
See what I mean about Water Temple?
Yeah, it's really. But this is more Water Temple. Twilight Princess Water Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Did you fucking go anywhere? God, that guy's annoying.
Most of them, if not all of them.
I think it's all.
Okay.
I don't know if those guys
explored both sides. There. Yeah, they come back.
They
fucking come back.
The one in the bell tower doesn't.
All right.
Hey, Nate, you might want to power up your bonfire next time you die.
Yeah, I might have to do that because I'm coming up real shorthanded
Yeah,
when it
every
comes
time I
to
look up, you
heals.
got like no S's
Plus,
left.
yeah,
It's
plus if
gonna
it's
be
not as strong as it should
Hard
be, then
now.
I'm using more. So maybe that's what I'll
definitely.
do in my off hours. If I get a chance to play anything, I will. Hello.
Oh
I
yeah, at this
will.
point you should definitely have at least a +3.
Jeez. Okay. But where the hell are these Firekeeper souls that I'm supposed to have?
Surprised you made it this far. Well, there's one in Blighttown we still haven't gotten.
Yeah.
I forget where the
How
other one
Woo.
is.
I love the way you're dealing with this guy, just like running around.
Yep.
Just like,
I
come
gotta.
and
I
shoot
gotta.
me.
I feel like that's a ladder that I could use, but I don't know where it goes. I don't know.
Coward.
Shut up. No. Do I want to go that way? No. Shit. I could have gone. Well, it doesn't matter. Turn right the fuck around anyway. Okay.
What do you think of the library, the archive so far, Nate?
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, it is very much so.
It's like fuck you.
What's been
Like
most of this game for you? Most of this game has just been annoying for you.
yeah.
I think it's pretty
This
clear
dude
this
is
is
he
not going to
dead?
be your favorite Dark Souls game. This dude is
It's
glitched
not my
out.
favorite, no, but I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's a really like I don't know. It's just a bunch of asshole dickheads making a game.
It's a little trollier than the others. I'll give
Yeah,
you
it's
that.
way trollier than the other ones. Like noticeably so.
Did we play the new Demon Souls? I have not played the new Demon Souls. I do not have a PS5. Not sure if I'm going to get one. I would love to play it though. When it was first announced, they initially lied and said that it was going to come out on PC, and then Sony had to come out and say, no, it's actually not going to be out on PC," which is really disappointing because boy, oh boy, does that game look pretty.
At least we know that
Okay.
FromSoft's priorities lie in PC going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think they know their audience. You don't get a I feel like the Switch has a lot of casual gamers on it.
The
There's
Switch
not a whole
still
lot of
has
hard.
casual
Yeah,
gamers on it?
I think so.
Well,
Like
it's
it,
just the nature of Nintendo. I mean, they
yeah,
have ports of it.
exactly.
Like I have Dark Souls
Yeah,
on the
they have
NES.
hardcore game ports, but I feel like
The problem is most
a casual
games that
gamer will be more attracted to the Switch than they would a
the Switch doesn't
PS5.
have the hardware to run most of it, even if they wanted to. I mean, they put stuff like
Where am I going?
Wolfenstein and Doom on it, but
Yeah.
To be fair,
that's
Nate,
only because they can just now barely run it.
true.
It's a lot
Would
safer to
you,
buy a game on PC than it is to play it on Switch.
Nate, would you consider yourself a casual gamer now?
More now than ever. Like
Ever?
more now than before.
Casual.
Just because I don't have as much time to dedicate to it. I was much more into gaming when I was younger. Now I basically game for the channel or to forget my workday.
Yeah.
But it's not even really because I like the game or I don't even dislike the game. It's just I'm playing a game that I might have played a billion times before.
My favorite thing about this is that you have a shitty day at work and then you get to boot up Dark Souls and get your ass beat. For
Oh
20
yeah, I get to
hours.
dedicate my entire free time evening to getting more frustrated than I was at work. Well,
Roasted by
I take that back.
Years on and off.
There no
Fuck that.
at no point in any parts of my playthrough of any game we've played so far on Torture Tuesday have I been more frustrated than I am at work, like for 6 hours straight.
That sounds like a challenge, Nate. I can help you with that.
Yeah, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going with all these things.
I really don't remember. This is like, boy, oh boy, this
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
like a rat's nest to me at this
I will
point.
say there was an
Okay.
area where you were dodging a guy shooting arrows at you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is where I should be going then.
Yeah.
Because
I've done
that's
the same
I've
roundabout
killed
with
everybody
Dark
else, and
Souls.
that's the only thing left. So I'll go do that.
These books, by the way, are enormous.
Monza,
That's
I've played
ridiculous.
Sekiro. In fact, I have an entire Sekiro playthrough, and I love that game. That game was super
Yeah,
fun.
we played
Yeah,
Sekiro
check out our
right
other
after Dark Souls 3, mainly because I
Hmm.
insisted on it because I love Sekiro so much.
All right, I'm gonna have
And
to
Nate loved that
fucking
game. So, yeah, seemed to
yeah.
have the
So
opposite effect.
sorry to disappoint you, but I actually friggin' love that game. Yes, I did get frustrated in it for sure, and I'm not technically done with it because I haven't done like the full boss gauntlet.
Right.
I did attempt it a couple times for the 24-hour playthrough, but I dig that game so much.
Yep, still in my opinion, the best third-person action melee combat ever.
I'll just find it.
Can I just...
Unmatched.
There we go.
Yeah, Ishin might
Maybe.
be one of my top 2 or 3 favorite fights. Was it which Ishin though, Monte? Was it the last Ishin or the alternate ending Ishin, old man Ishin, Ishin Ashina?
Where is all this coming from? Like, what is all this?
Is it
What
usually this
is...
dark in here? I can't remember.
I don't know. Blue
I bet you
Titanite
the
shot.
original was even darker. It's probably muddy as hell in here.
This
Dark
seems like
Souls
the
being
contrast is
dark?
super
What? What are
low.
you talking about? What are you talking
No,
about?
that's unusually dark even for Dark Souls. Maybe I'm thinking of this room. Never mind.
Hang on. I don't see it snoring, so okay.
Yeah, Ishin the Sword Saint. It's tough on a number of different levels, partly because it's a 4-phase fight, because you got to fight
Oh, fucking...
Genichiro first.
What is that rustling I keep hearing?
The wall is
All
moving
right,
in on me.
that's definitely one.
That's bad boy.
That one's not.
Yeah,
Giant
the sheer
tower.
ending, you can really cut through that. Yeah, you can basically, because you have infinite sprint basically in that game, I imagine speedrunners can just bomb through that.
Ooh.
My favorite fight still,
With
though, I
fire with
think
that
is
help.
Woo!
probably Inner Genichiro.
Hmm. Ooh,
Just
Symbol of
because
Avarice.
it's like a straight
Enchanted
up sword fight,
Falchion.
which are always my favorite fights in FromSoft game. It's usually straight up humanoid sword
Yeah,
fights.
you
Usually
like
my
sword
favorite.
duels. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crystal Ember.
and then it's just so like theatrical and spectacular in the third phase when you reverse the reversal of his reversal. It's so cool when you use the Sakura dance combat art. It's so amazing.
Have you
First time I
checked
did
out?
that, it was like jaw dropping. It was so cool.
Have you checked out Blasphemous yet?
Yes,
Ian, the side scroller.
I did the demo on the Switch.
Yeah, I did too. I bought it. I haven't played through much of it, but I
Whoa!
spent maybe the first 20 minutes, and it seems that's interesting. It's got some
It
stuff
looks
going on.
Yeah, it looks really
That's
good.
where you're coming from.
The art style is phenomenal. It is
Yeah,
the
it
best
reminds me a
translation
little
I've
bit
seen of
in
like retro
gameplay. It
color.
reminds me a little bit of Salt and Sanctuary.
Yeah, I kind of figured that
Oh,
would be my favorite. Oh,
the chair
jeez.
doesn't break.
Wow,
The chair doesn't break. At least my souls are like, my bonfire's like right over there,
that's the
hopefully.
T-shirt, guys.
Well,
The
we'll
chair
see.
doesn't break.
Chair doesn't break.
Which
Or
owl
no.
fight, Monza? Owl Father or
Owl Father.
yeah, what's the other owl? What's his name?
I
Owl.
love hearing the names of bosses from Sekiro, having
Yeah,
not played it.
I like them both. I think they're awesome. The only problem I have with the owl fight is that he's got a little too much bullshit. Like he throws a lot of garbage, like
No,
ninja
that's the
garbage
whole
at
point of
you.
a the ninja thing
Yeah,
is that
that's
it's supposed
exactly
to be
right. Yeah,
garbage.
it's shinobi garbage.
How does
But still
Sekiro
awesome.
compare to like Neo? I've never played. I watched someone speedrun the
Oh,
second one
Neo,
a few
Nate,
days ago.
you
Yeah.
gotta play Neo. Neo
Okay.
is so goddamn good. Maybe we should
Like
do
Neo
that
would be
next.
even more like about like the trap, ninjutsu bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, but it's so good. Combat Neo
Would
is
you
like,
knock it off?
oh man, yeah, we gotta do Neo. I totally forgot about Neo. We got 2 Neos to get through too. There's Neo 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Neo's balls hard, man.
All right.
So good
Yeah, I
though.
thought you might.
Yeah, actually, Neo is definitely. Well, it was funny because when Neo came out, it was like the fast one, fast
Yeah, well, Neo
Soft
seems like it
type
plays like a
game.
faster version of DS1, which
Yeah,
is
it
cool. I like
definitely.
that. I
But
think that's good.
yeah, exactly, Tom. It still had the Dark Souls-ish kind of mechanics, whereas Sekiro is like totally inverts the Dark Souls gameplay. I loved Neo. I thought Neo was so cool. I'm not sure. I like Neo more than I liked Ghost of Tsushima, although I really like Ghost of Tsushima too. Um, I just liked how balls hard it was. It was really punishing. And it definitely had more depth to the combat than a typical like straight up Dark Souls game because it had the different stances and it also had a whole bunch of different weapon classes. Um,
Mm.
so that was really cool. Neo 2 is like expands on all that RPG shit like crazy. Also, the
Okay.
environments are super cool. Like I love the enemies in that game.
Fucking fuck.
The yokai are so like terrifying.
Yeah, the enemies look cool in that, from what I've seen.
Yeah, super cool. I wonder, Monzo, what didn't you like about Neo? Not that you can't, just curious. Maybe it wasn't fast enough. That might be the problem. No walk on.
Fuck.
Oh man, just those don't stop. That guy's just firing through his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think what the last game was I played that I
Fucking shit.
Damn.
Oh.
Hey Nate, next time you respawn, can you buff up your bonfire?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Guys, click that. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Is anybody wondering whether Nate's having a good time?
Super fun time. Glad I'm doing this for my night off.
I mean, you
There we
don't
go.
have to. You can quit, just turn the game off.
All right, reverse hollowing.
In Neo, you mean? Everything but fun? Oh, and you mean in this game, Dark Souls? Yeah, maybe.
Kindle. There we go.
Although I always felt
Better.
like the most punishing of the FromSoft games was
Ooh, can I kindle
Bloodborne.
again?
I think Bloodborne. I don't think Bloodborne is the
Kindle again?
hardest by any means. I actually think it's a little bit easier because you have more tools and
It
combat.
encourages you to be aggressive.
It's aggressive in both. It wants you
Yeah.
to be aggressive, but it is also aggressive. So it's
It
just a matter
rewards
of.
you for being aggressive. The rally mechanic is really cool. I love the
It's
rally
like the
mechanic
essence
actually.
of like the last two bosses I beat in DS3. I beat because I had like a single hit of health left, and I just
Yeah.
happened to just do it in time. I feel like Bloodborne is, from what I've seen anyway, it's very much like you can get through some fight just by having a high enough damage, but you have to survive
Yeah.
long enough to make that work.
Yeah, you can, and you can survive long enough if you have enough blood vials. The only thing the reason why I think it's the most punishing of all the games is because the blood vials don't replenish on their own.
Right.
They're a consumable. So if you're not really leaning on the rally mechanic very hard, you're going to be cutting through those really fast. And if you do, you're going to be doing a lot of farming. Kind of sucks to have to farm your heals back.
Yeah, it's like a much
Alright.
older video game mechanic, but I feel like Bloodborne does it
Yeah.
in a way that people don't mind.
Yeah, I think it's fair. It's just not my cup of tea. It's very punishing. That said, I agree, Monza. I think Sekiro is technically the hardest, like in terms of just getting good at the gameplay.
I think
Um,
rhythm is what it is, just because you
yeah.
have to get back into a rhythm.
It's
You
very
can't
much a
make one
rhythm
up like
game
you
in
do
a lot of ways. When you fight bosses, when you learn that
Oh,
rhythm,
yeah.
you own them. That said, I also don't think it's super punishing though, because the cost of failure is a little bit lower.
Yeah, because you get a do-over built into the game mechanic.
Yeah, you get the second death, and you can get
You can get a
infinite
third
sprint,
death,
so you can
too.
always sprint back. You can like skip a lot of places, and like it's just a lot easier to handle defeat in that world.
Come on, asshole. Let's go.
But yeah, Sekiro, just the actual combat mechanics, absolutely the most challenging, no doubt. Which is one of the reasons I like it. It's challenging where I want it to be challenging, and not challenging in the parts where I don't want it to be challenging.
There we go. You can sit down and die. Thank you.
That's it. Trash talk his ass.
Yeah.
You've got
Alright.
to that room with all the books, and there was the mimic. Trying to think of what
You're
else
dead.
Not
One
an
less to deal
artifact.
with there.
All right, what do we think we're gonna do with this area now, Nate?
I have no
Yeah,
clue.
sprint through it. That is the right call. Walking in with his shield up.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Safety
Man, it's
first.
the chip damage from this. Yeah, I've never done pole arms, but I feel like you gotta either upgrade it a lot or.
Pole arms typically do less damage than
Oh, right. That's what
the
I'm
swords
saying is
do.
they do less
They have
damage, which means it's just
they
taking
got
forever.
crazy good reach. Yeah, crazy good reach though.
Man, I could never get into spears in this game or any of these games. Not my style. I do like
I
them
like
in
pole
Breath of
arms
the
in other
Wild, though.
games. I don't know about here. Yeah.
Breath of the Wild has really cool spear mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I do
those
like
are
them.
great. That's stuff I like is the targets that don't also shield by default. I think those games are easier to do pole arms, and this is a little bit harder because you're expected to use them at length, but
Oh,
if they're
fuck.
also shielding, you're just kind of at
It's
a
also
stalemate.
slower than it typically is in other games here. Like everything is in Dark Souls 3. Everything's slower, but I feel like relative to the other weapons, it's slower than I feel like it should be.
Oof.
Oh,
The problem is you're just
You're
getting gunned down over
Oh,
here.
an elbow. You got elbow shot.
Monza, I'm going through DS1 now with a greatsword. Two-handed greatsword, pants only.
Pants only.
Pants only.
It is.
I
It's
always
going.
do naked runs, man. First half of every game, I usually just go like a naked asshole.
I didn't do full
Really
naked
far
because I
forward.
wanted some kind of poise, just so I had like a split second,
Yeah.
just in case. Plus, I just want to see what it's like to only wear like half armor instead of just like completely, ripping the band-aid off. I figured I'd do like half armor and then.
Gonna ease yourself into the bath.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Fuck.
the weight class works out enough that I have fast roll, or I think I'm actually medium rolling and making it work.
Yeah, I got a fast roll. If I don't have a fast roll, I can't play. Give me that fast roll, man. You're an axe guy, huh, Mazda? There aren't a lot of people who are axe guys.
I liked
That's
the
kinda unusual.
axe you start with as bandit in this. I thought it was pretty decent. I mean, just as like a regular standard damage weapon.
Yeah, it's reasonably quick. I like the animation that you get for the backstab. That
Yeah,
like
that's
twirl
really cool.
around that you do, that like super uncoordinated twirl.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
it's clipping through.
Yeah. But if you like axes, the starting axe in Bloodborne is damn good. Super cool.
I know some people use the demon tail great axe or whatever here, the wind up
Yeah.
one. That's kind of goofy.
Wind up? There's a wind up
Yeah,
axe?
the axe you get when you chop the tail off the gargoyles. You get that.
Oh,
Nate.
yeah.
And then there's a golem axe, which I learned as a boss. I never made a boss weapon and actually like used it. But that seems cool, but apparently it's not that much better in
I
comparison.
like axes.
Fuck.
I wonder if you like the latest Assassin's Creed, Mazda.
Fucking
axes are a
shit.
big deal in that game. Whoa. Good thing you
Alright.
leveled up that bonfire.
Yeah.
Good
So,
dodge.
projectiles.
Overhead. That overhead did serious damage there.
Yeah. I know where you're going.
Well, so you can either go and keep trying to fight this guy, or you could try to go back down where you were.
Yeah, you don't need to fight him.
I don't
You
think
just
you
hate
guys.
it. You just hate
Yeah,
his
I
gut.
don't think you guys understand.
No.
I don't think you
Wanna
guys.
beat him to death
Dude's
with
gotta
this
die.
spoon that I have. Isn't that where you? No.
New AC is pretty good. I like it a lot. I think the combat is better than it ever used to be in any of the other ACs.
It's completely lost the whole stealth element, which I.
It's
Well,
lost
yeah,
the
why
whole
not?
story
Why
I
not?
couldn't
element.
even call it Assassin's Creed anymore.
The latest one actually changed that. So in Odyssey, the one set in Greece,
Yeah,
yeah,
I thought even the Egypt one kind of changed it a little bit.
yeah, it was the same thing there. So what happened? The mechanic there was if you do stealth, it doesn't actually. It's not an insta kill.
Right.
It does a certain amount of damage, and the more you put points into stealth, the more damage you do. That said, in the newest one, there's a switch that you can flip that's just insta kills on stealth. So
I
if you just want to play the old school way, you can do insta kill on stealth, and it kind of makes it feel much more Assassin's Creedy that way.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't just like adopt the new IP for that, because at this point it's just like you full on
It's a good
roar into
question. I
combat
mean,
with an army. I'm like, are you an assassin anymore? Or like, I guess an assassin doesn't have to be stealthy. It's just we're so
I
used
guess
to
they
video games
just-
telling us that thief evolves into assassin.
yeah, I guess they had a name with Assassin's Creed, right? I guess they had just that franchise.
Which
But
that, you know,
I prefer it because I'm not huge on stealth play gameplay, but I get why people like are sad about it not being stealthy anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't like stealth gameplay, maybe a game called Assassin's Creed isn't for you.
It is now, man.
It is now, yeah,
has
but
changed.
I didn't mind the stealth playthrough.
Dude, I love the original Assassin's Creed. The first
Yeah,
Assassin's
that's a
Creed, I love
that's a
that
fun
game.
ass game. A little repetitive, but really good.
Yeah, repetitive, but like revolutionary in a lot of cool ways.
Mm-hmm.
It was huge. It was a big deal.
Yeah, actually, I remember it releasing and getting like worse reviews than people were thinking it was gonna get. Like it had so much hype when it was first announced.
Mm-hmm.
With that, what today remains maybe the best, second best video game trailer of all time.
Yeah. Okay, I am absolutely lost on how to progress next.
Dodging
Oof.
into combat.
Remember, you had the one spot.
Nope. Are you talking about the guy with that shoots the arrow at you? Because I went
Yeah,
down
when you
there.
go down the,
The guy that shoots the arrow at you. Be more specific.
is there like a
Oh,
lever
interrupt.
up? Maybe there's a lever somewhere. I can't remember how that opens up. I know what should happen. I don't remember how that happens.
He was definitely not touching me.
What the hell did you get hit with there?
The wind
Hitbox.
from his shoulder spike.
Or hurt box, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I can always go back up and try and find my way to, because I feel like I went to the where he's shooting you, like across from the across the rift there,
Yeah.
and I didn't find where I was supposed to go. I didn't see a new place exactly. I kept feeling like I was like at a dead end somewhere. I guess we'll see. Okay, and that
But if you haven't been to
is
Italy, put
over
it on your
here.
bucket list. Go to Italy.
It's on my list. That's for damn sure.
Place to go. I recommend it.
Yeah.
It was my favorite place in Europe, but it was damn cool.
France and Italy, and there's a couple of things I want to do in England as well, from a historical standpoint. I want to walk
Great
me
Scots,
some
baby.
Hadrian's Wall. Yeah. I just like the idea of Hadrian's Wall. Is like he took one look at like the crazy ass like Anglo-Saxon Scots over across the side. He's like, nope, fuck that, and then he built a giant ass wall to keep them all out. All
Those are
right,
my
what is
people.
this? What is this? Aha, okay.
There's Indiana Jones, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna Batman these guys? Nope. Okay.
No, I'm not. There we go.
What's that? 4 shots for these guys?
Yeah, about. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be that, but it is.
You're so weak.
Yeah.
No, I guess that's the polearm play.
To be fair, Nate,
Yeah.
you were overpowered for most of DS3, so this is like payback for that.
Wow, you think so, huh?
I mean, we definitely got you the beefy boy sword early on in the game. That's for
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah, that's true. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, that was close.
That was
Yeah.
I'm just
We're
outside
gonna
now?
get here.
Yeah, you're going the right way.
Okay. Oh, look at all these crystal ass motherfuckers. Okay.
Feeling fine.
What do you got? What do you
Remember
got?
These guys.
Whoa, I remember these guys. They were from the lake.
Yeah, you've seen them before. They're a little beefier now.
Yeah, a
Crystal
little bit.
Supermen.
Yeah. Crystal Ubermensch.
What's
Oh.
the name of the Justice League place?
Uh
It's made of crystals. Hall
oh,
of Justice?
that's the Fortress of Solitude. That's Superman
Solitude,
specific.
yeah.
I think of these guys as the Fortress of Solitude
Yeah.
guys. They just look like they're made out of whatever the hell that's made out of.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Favorite superhero? Go.
Oh.
That's always a hard one. I never know.
Got to pick.
Superhero.
It has to be a superhero and not a villain. Just a favorite like
Okay, I guess it could be a villain. Yeah, anybody with like superpowers, comics.
um
I didn't answer. I don't remember.
overall I think I like the Clintar race. So anything that's symbiote is pretty cool to me. Yeah, why?
What?
Yeah.
Spider-Man universe?
Why
I
not?
see. So you've got specific
No, I'm not
biases.
saying there's nothing
You're
wrong
looking
with
for
it.
a
I'm just
specific
surprised.
answer.
What'd you think I was gonna say?
Oh, what if you said Spider-Man?
I would have been even more surprised. I would never have guessed, like, of all things, the Spider-Man universe.
Well, I like I like the symbiote powers. They're pretty cool, and plus they can just be whatever you want them to be. Like they're completely amorphous. They can become appendages or change your like outfit, or they can heal you or brace you against certain like damage, or I don't know. They just seem really super handy and not super overpowered. They got their own weaknesses.
You don't want like Superman, like God among men.
That's boring. That's really boring.
Yeah, that's a boring story.
Like I understand the need for Superman, and why people would lose their shit if he was ever like removed. Because I mean, someone has to be at the top, and it might as well be him. It's got to be somebody.
So you're a alien.
Like Venom
bio
or
guy.
Carnage or like Toxic or Plague or whatever. They're all cool.
I would never have guessed that for you. That's crazy. All right.
Really?
You like symbiote. I think I would like symbiotes more.
I'm curious what you yeah. I'm curious what you think I was gonna say.
I don't know. Like maybe an X-Man.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't
I
like
usually go to the
Wolverine or
X-Men just because
Gambit?
I just never took you
I
for
wanna pick
someone who
someone
like
that's
cared
big.
that much about the Spider-Man universe specifically.
I do and I don't. Like I don't really care about the Spider-Man universe, but Venom is a cool like power set.
That's true.
Like he's popular for a reason, okay?
You just got a crush on Tom Hardy.
I mean, there's also that. He's a pretty cool dude.
Mons is a Batman fan. All right, can't go wrong with Batman.
Yeah,
Batman's
Batman's
cool.
fine. Batman's cool.
Batman's fine. Batman Beyond, I think, is the
I
best
love
version
Batman,
of
dude.
Batman
Batman is
Batman.
probably maybe
conceptually.
second or
I
third
I
favorite for
think
me.
I like Marvel over DC, but I think Batman over Marvel.
I think I'm a DC guy, but maybe X-Men over everything.
Good. So you're like
Similar,
the weirdly
the
inverse.
opposite of you. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard
yeah.
to like them in execution because like DC has some really cool heroes, but they just get shit on with the Zack Snyder stuff. But then
Yeah,
you have like the
they're
cartoons that made them look
most of them
awesome.
bad.
I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
know
So
anything about
for as
Manhunt until
bad,
the
yeah,
cartoons.
for as bad as like the live action stuff is, DC has some amazing animated movies out
I
there.
mean, they
Yeah,
also have the best animated cartoons, like TV shows.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they do.
Batman animated series,
Teen
both
Titans is
old and
still
new.
best of all
Gotcha.
time.
Teen, yeah, OG Teen Titans.
2003 Teen Titans is one of the
Yes.
best.
Batman Beyond. Um,
Batman
Static Shock
Beyond
was
is
good.
also great. I
Well,
was gonna say
Batman
Static
is
Shock
just
might be my
so
favorite.
Batman
I
is
don't know.
so
I
cool
always pick
though.
like an X-Men, like
Yeah,
Storm or Psylocke, but I think Static Shock might just be the coolest because he has Spider-Man's wit, but his powers are like legitimately useful
like
and cool.
yeah,
The only problem with Batman is that he's a 1%er, a 0.1%er.
Yeah,
Apart from that, he's dope as
you are
shit.
like in a cop.
yeah. All right. Um, if we're gonna break down Batman, which Batman is your favorite? Beyond, classic,
Beyond,
like, yeah.
definitely Beyond.
So
Best power. I mean, from what I barely remember it, but the suit design's cool as hell.
Honestly, you know what I think my favorite Batman might be?
hmm.
Now that I think about it, it honestly might be animated series Batman.
Yeah,
He is
It
pretty
might
cool.
be
that's
because
that's a that's a good one.
my favorite kind of Batman
Best
is
original
the
Batman.
Batman who's actually kind of a nutcase
Oh
and
yeah,
like kind of like fucked up and like just as
What was that?
just as
Most-
crazy as his rogues gallery. Um,
just in a
the Burton
more
Batman
socially
kinda had that
acceptable
too,
way.
like Michael Keaton
Yeah.
Batman kind of had that too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but just in terms of like character development, I feel like the animated series Batman always felt like he had that like
Um.
kind of wild hair going
Mm-hmm.
on.
Have you seen The Dark Knight Returns
No,
animated
no.
movie? It's a two-parter. It's fucking amazing. It takes place like in the not the distant future, but like in Bruce's distant future when he's like old and he's been retired as Batman for a long time
I've seen
because
trailers for it.
yeah, like all of the other heroes except for maybe Superman have been retired forcibly. Like you either get with the program or you retire and don't and leave everything else to us. So Superman's like the only active superhero left, except Gotham is a shithole. There's these guys called the Mutants. They're just like super sadistic biker gang things, and he decides like he's had enough. Ooh, hello.
It's like Watchmen Batman, basically.
Yeah, Watchmen Batman, and he comes back, except that he's old and out of shape, so he can't just like, straight up fisticuffs them and like out strength them. He has to get super brutal. He's still like not killing people, but like his tactics are even scarier and like it's just awesome to see him do his work. I have like run the perimeter of this place and I don't know where I'm going. I guess it's got to be down this way. Um,
Could be.
but yeah, the Batmobile is a straight up tank, like more so than the Batman Beyond, not Batman Beyond, Batman Begins Batmobile. Like
You should get him the
that's like a
trail
Humvee with yeah. It's basically that. It's
To
like
Monza's
it's
point,
nuts.
like to your point and to Monza's point, my favorite Batman is probably the animated series, but my favorite
hmm
Batman like
Setting,
franchise
yeah,
is Nolan by far. I mean, the Nolan franchise is still to this day, in my
yeah,
opinion, the best comic book
Yeah.
hmm
adaptation of all time. I think it's even way better than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't really care for the MCU that much. I don't think it's bad, but it's like it's not really for me.
Yeah.
But I think
Crystal
Nolan's just
Cave.
too goddamn good.
Yeah, I would say
I
in
think
terms
that
of
like Dark Knight
plausibility.
distills
Oh,
Batman
is
into
that him?
what the
No,
question is
no,
about
never mind.
Batman.
Yeah, it's very. It gives Batman a ton of pathos. It gives his villains a lot of pathos, and
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
you
It
can't
has to
argue with
showcase the
Heath
villains
Ledger.
because Batman without the villains is just a dude that is good at beating up cat burglars. But if you don't
Yeah,
have like the Joker and if you don't have like Two-Face, the Riddler, or whatever, then like
and
you
it
don't
just so
really
happened
get
to have the
Batman.
greatest Joker of all time.
Yeah,
Like Heath Ledger is
exactly. Still,
unbelievably
yeah,
good.
top
Yeah.
notch.
Okay.
Are you ready for this area here?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna
As
say I'll answer that.
has
before I
been
answer
my consistent experience
I just
the
want to see how
entire
you get through
game.
this area.
Hey, are you ready for this? Are you prepared? No, I had never have been, and I probably never will be.
Honestly, it's not
That's why you
actually
aren't
it's
playing
not
Prepare to
actually
Die edition.
yeah, it's not actually super challenging. I'm just curious as to see how you navigate this little area here
Let's see.
because it's unique.
Okay.
In the meantime, while Nate struggles with this, Tom, what's your favorite
Yeah, favorite
superhero?
superhero.
Well,
Or
like I said
let's
earlier,
say comic book, or maybe not even comic book. Yeah, just
I
superhero,
usually
super
end up picking
villain.
an
Yeah,
X-Men, but like I don't really know that much about. Like I always say Storm because I like Storm. I think Storm is a cool.
Storm's really
badass.
cool. Storm's
Storm's
super
great.
powerful.
Like I always try to pick someone. Usually, whenever I pick a favorite of anything, I try to pick like not the hipster answer, but I don't like to pick the big names because it's like yeah, everyone already knows them. It's not
Sure.
really cool. But I used to say Storm. I don't know anything about Psylocke. I just think that whenever she shows up and stuff, she's really cool.
Yeah.
But Static Shock would be up there.
Oh, really cool.
I guess Static Shock, yeah, again, like I said, he's the wit of Spider-Man, but with like useful powers. I don't know, like Storm is the one I go to, but I feel like there is one. Like my favorite thing to hear is
Oh
whenever
fuck.
Cameron and people will talk about like the
Shit.
side stories of like, oh,
Okay.
have you ever heard of so and so this person? I'm like, I did not know that was a power. But now that Nate mentioned Venom, like I do like symbiosis is a really cool power. Being able to shapeshift, I think, is cool. That's a neat power depending on what the rules
So
are for
maybe
it.
like a Mystique or a Morph, maybe.
Yeah, like I always thought Beast Boy is kind of cool, but like I think only in the 2003 Teen Titans. I don't know how much about him beyond that. But I think Storm is my go-to right now. But I know that there's someone else out there that I like more. I just can't think of them
Storm
at the
is
moment.
secretly OP. Like the
Yeah,
ability to
incredibly OP. They did a death battle.
monster.
Are you guys familiar with this with the web series Death Battle, where they take like two people and like scientifically break down their feats and figure out who's stronger, and they put them in
Didn't they
a
do that with
simulator?
animals for a while? Like who would win in a fight between a tiger and a lion and shit?
I mean, these guys more or less specialize in. Oh my
Welcome
god!
back to the archive. You got a
Yeah,
lot of
really.
souls, man. You want to lose that shit?
Do I have a lot of souls?
They are on the ground, weren't they?
I don't know. All right, I just need to.
Yeah. Storm is a monster.
Like, yeah, they put her in a death battle, and I did not know how strong she was. I knew she was like in concept. You're like, well, you know what? You realize that she can just like environmentally nuke the planet if she wants to,
Yeah,
and then
basically.
if you take it a step further, what constitutes weather? Really?
Sure.
Like, is it just weather of the Earth, or is it literally like psychic magnetic fields that she has manipulation of that like influence any planet or atmosphere that she's in? Because that gets even stronger if you just take it to its most basic concept.
Well, comic books have like done that kind of exploration with a lot of different heroes before. Like how it's like so much left to interpretation. Like how does this power work, and depending on how it works, it can be more or less powerful depending on what the rules are.
Mm-hmm.
Storm is one of those characters. Any X-Men like is cool. I just fucking love the X-Men. The X-Men is like
X-Men are cool.
X-Men are
the most
incredibly
coolest
powerful.
concept.
I like Nightcrawler's powers. I don't know if I care much about like him.
I just like the social commentary that you get from X-Men. It just lends itself perfectly to being
Oh yeah.
an allegory for things that actually matter in real life and
Mm-hmm.
like storytelling potential there. That's another franchise that's been criminally underserved by cinema, unfortunately.
What, X-Men? Yeah, they
Yeah.
can't get they. It needs to join the MCU. I think
Boy,
with the
should. Yeah.
like one, it'll make the MCU way more interesting.
Well, okay, explain this to me. I don't understand why it hasn't, because weren't
I think
the
it's
original
licensing.
weren't the Hugh Jackman ones Fox releases? Am I
I
wrong
think
about
it
that?
was
Yeah, they were
that
either
or
Sony or
Sony. 'Cause
Fox. I
Sony,
know
yeah,
Spider-Man
Sony
was
keeping
Sony.
it from them for a while.
Spider-Man
Or
is Sony.
Spider-Man was Sony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they played nice eventually.
Well, the thing is, Disney owns Fox, so
They do now, yeah. So I think what they're doing is that they're trying to figure out how to integrate it, because here they have all of these superhero people with the like. I think it's possible. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Ooh.
You can take on a lot of
Take
people.
distance and heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take distance.
Attaboy. That's how you do that.
Run
far as
away
well.
like
I
a
mean,
brave,
I'm
like a
gonna go to the
brave
next
warrior.
state.
There we go. Run away like a coward.
But yeah, I would love to see a good adaptation of X-Men. There's just so many good characters there. Like I know that Wolverine is kind of road at this point, but come on, Wolverine's great.
Hey, for me, it's always like the side or the known characters that have the cool powers. Like that's why I always like to pick the lesser known people, because they always have something kind of interesting going on.
Gambit has cool powers. Jubilee,
Gambit's
all
got
the
cool powers.
Gambit is actually also another Omega level mutant. Are you guys familiar with the rating system? With Omega being like world breaking.
Omega level,
Yeah. Gambit, taken to his full potential, is also another Omega level, because you just get to charge kinetic power through whatever you touch.
Like Rogue is a cool idea too. Like that's another one that could be super powerful.
I always get confused with a lot of the X-Men because was it Jean Grey and stuff? There's like so many people whose powers are just like telekinesis and like mental stuff that I'm just like, aren't they all kind of the same? Like I can never keep them straight. There's too many.
I never liked Jean Grey, especially because, man, every time they do any kind of X-Men adaptation,
really.
They gotta do the Phoenix. They always gotta do the Phoenix.
Every time it's gotta be a Dark Phoenix story. Thanks, Monza. Have a good time, man.
Thanks Monza. Thanks for
hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out. It's super cool.
So come back next week.
Yeah, I'm. Hopefully, I'll be in a better, more interesting part of the game.
It's the sun, man.
Yeah, there's like too many characters in Marvel where it's just like brain power is their deal, and like that's would be a cool concept. The problem is just it's so oversaturated, and they do it so much where it's like all of a sudden she'll have a headache, and it's this huge storyline, but it's like impossible to measure like what is actually going on.
Yeah, they don't do a good job at explaining, like setting up rules for her.
It's too much of like kids on the playground claiming their power is more powerful, and I'm like, I don't know. How do you measure that in this case?
Yeah. And she just becomes this sort of Deus Ex Machina element.
Exactly. It's more of a plot line than it is.
And if it's not her, it's her fucking kids. Her and Cyclops' kids. The fucking
thing. Like there's so many other like Cyclops. There's a lot of great storylines to mine from Cyclops himself.
Vision and Wanda, I feel like I don't know if they actually have distinct powers, but they kind of gives me that same vibe. It's kind
Wanda's powers have evolved over time.
Right. It's like the reality versus the mind stuff is like, I'm sure there's distinction there. It's just because of so many superheroes before that. I'm like, to me, it's all the same.
I really liked when they dipped into the Apocalypse stuff. I just wish they had done it better.
Yeah.
The execution was still lousy. But Apocalypse is awesome. Like all of the all of Apocalypse's minions, Archangel.
I think honestly the best X-Men movies out there have been Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they feature the side characters the best too.
All right, just gonna go straight out.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why does it do this? Like, I thought I was going straight ahead, and now I gotta go all the way back here again? God, this is so... Oh my god.
Wait, you're all the way back here?
It's all the way back here. It is all the way back here.
You passed the bonfire that you should be at by now. You literally walked up to it, didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Is there a bonfire? I should have.
We should lead in that bonfire. You've been to it, but you didn't light it. I don't think, or you didn't sit at it.
Maybe.
The run up should not be this long.
It's like that's half the. This has been half the episode. I have 30 minutes left, and it's gonna be spent on this run up.
Remember when I asked if you were ready for this area?
Ugh.
This is why I knew it was gonna be tough to get through this. This is like a leap from the lion's head shit.
Yeah, right. The bonfire you should cut it into like a third of what you're doing now.
Ooh.
Hit that jump.
Fuck.
Nobody's asked me who my favorite is.
Who's your favorite, Ian?
I thought you already said.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My favorite, Green Lantern.
Really?
Really? I was just thinking about him. I was like, I wonder if anyone's favorite is the Green Lantern.
Yeah. Wanna know why?
Well, fucking losers like Green Lantern.
I like Green Lantern because the idea of your superpower
being your willpower. You like him because you have an iron will in real life, and you think you'd be.
My superpower.
Yeah,
no,
it is truly.
I hear that.
Like, yeah, like.
I like it being like willpower instead of it just being like, well, in the whole like there's like the Lantern Council or whatever, right? Where there's like multiple.
Yeah, the Green Lantern Corps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too. That's pretty cool.
Willpower work, but only through like the connection of like it's kind of like the orcs and Warhammer thing. Like as long as y'all believe in it and uphold it,
I
it's
just
still
like
a
the
thing.
idea that an actual human ability or a human trait can be the thing that gives you your superpower.
Fucking
But
fuck!
I agree with that too. 'Cause,
Fuck!
like I think determination is something that, like
Yeah,
every hero's journey has. They just don't really talk about it.
yeah, it's also
God.
very ringsy, right? So like the more willpower you have, the more powerful you will be based on the ring that you're wearing, like
Yeah, so long as you don't lose your courage.
yeah, it's just like such a cool concept. I love the concept of it.
No, I get that. I like that too. When people, if you can like rulesify or like put context to like just being,
So it's
you know,
safe to
every
say that
scene where like the protagonist gets back up just because they're that strong. It's like, yeah, but if you
yeah,
do it like Green Lantern does it, it makes more sense.
It's like to me, it's a great way to make someone incredibly powerful, but also humanize them because their power is derived directly from their humanity.
Yeah, it gets
mhm,
the humanizing element like still a feature in, you can say that that's done for every hero, but not in the way where it's like tied to what your actual
Yeah,
like
it's
power
actually
is.
like critical to you being as
Yeah,
powerful as you are.
I like stuff like that too. Yeah,
Really cool idea.
yeah. The best kinds of powers to me are shapeshifting is probably
fuck.
number one.
You
Although there's
serious?
not really many shapeshifters I like because I don't think anyone's done it the coolest yet. And teleportation is cool, and invisibility.
Yeah.
Those are my top three.
You know what I was thinking the other day? What I think probably the most OP power of all time would have to be
Hmm.
like
It's
gravity.
a Zach from
Oh yeah, Zach Morris
Ant
timeout.
right?
Yeah, Zach Morris timeout is definitely time stop. Yeah, totally.
I mean, gravity's the ultimate power, right? Like controlling
I would
gravity.
say gravity or time
Well,
Well,
gravity,
that's the
yeah.
thing. You control
manipulation
gravity, you can control time.
You should play Gravity Rush.
in a
That's a good game
relative
if you
sort
use
of
gravity.
roundabout way. Yeah.
Yeah, you control space time. It's fucking OP, man.
Okay, I can
Well, I
just
mean, if you
go.
control
I
this
can just do that.
gravity, I guess it would be time, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the stuff where you control like an aspect of the world is always cool.
Wouldn't it be
Like a
cool to just be like,
fundamental law.
It's also
if you
some of
had
the most horrifying shit too.
if you had power over gravity, you just create a singularity and that's it. Everyone's done.
Hmm.
You should play Gravity Rush is cool if you like the gravity part.
I've not played that.
It's it is kind of an anime game, although there's not really there's no voice acting to it. It's a
We
fun
all
game.
know Ian
I've
hates
played
his
some part of that. It's
animes.
great.
I mean, to be fair, most of the Zeldas are anime-ish, at least anime-ish, if
It's
not straight up
animated,
anime.
literally.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, Gravity Rush is more of a game about how work sucks.
All
The
Perfect.
through line
That's
is
right up my alley then.
right.
Oh,
That was dumb.
whiffed. I think you kind of
I
have
think
to
I
watch
still
it.
hit him. Yeah, I think I still hit him because he only took like 2 hits to go down. It
He
took
did
usually
look
takes
like
me
he was
4.
stunned. If anything else, you at least fell on him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking
He
K.
capitalized on
Have
that.
I passed the
Oh,
bonfire?
Right, you probably want to go back and get that.
Let's do
It's on the
that
bottom
for the
floor of
love
where you
of
were just at.
God. Oh, I have that bonfire. I just haven't sat at it in a while. I don't think.
I think because
I
I know
wonder
that
if
the run up
that's
to this is fairly short. There should be a shortcut to it. I think.
probably not one of the teleport bonfires. You think? I don't know.
I
Remember.
think I think
All
it
right.
is. It's the only one here, the teleport one. Yes, it
Yeah.
goes straight through that little
Yeah, I
door right
have
there.
that. Okay, I have this one.
Yes, this is the one.
Yeah, you were here. You just didn't sit at
Yeah,
it
I
enough.
just haven't. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
I
this
think
is
when
the
I
one that
did,
you should
I
move
think when
on.
I was here last, I didn't want to reset the room because it was such a bitch to get through, and I didn't want to. I still had more to go,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
much
didn't want to
shorter if you do
undo.
this.
Yeah, it's gonna be way shorter. Way shorter. Okay, cool. Thanks, Tom.
No,
What do
no
you think
problem.
happened in
It
here?
took me forever to find that one.
What do you think happened to what?
What do you think happened in here? Why is it all like tore up?
I think they had some uh, radical fascist party tell them we should burn all the books.
Maybe. Do you think maybe it was like Death Eaters came and like tried to take over? Cliff?
No, I
Glowing
think
Seed,
it's
maybe.
yeah.
Can we take that franchise back from her? You think that's possible? We just have it.
I don't think she'll ever let it go
I've
while
kind of
she's
been out of
alive.
it for a long time, so I'm biased, but
Man,
I don't
it's
know.
such a fucking drag. Because I love
Yeah.
those stories. Those books are great. Now I just feel like an asshole anytime I like.
I feel like it'll leave
think
a
about
vacuum
reading
for
it.
one to take its place, but I think the the like London, like the very like British style of it, I doubt we'll ever have that exactly. Like D&D has Strixhaven, but it's not really a replacement. It's just a setting.
What was it? I was looking at a TikTok today about someone who like was examining all of her interview questions on like books that inspired her. And there is another author who basically wrote out Harry Potter. Like, not only is
That's
she
right, yeah.
like, not a great person, she's also incredibly derivative if you know where to look. Like a boy wizard goes to school, chosen one, that kind of thing. Not her original idea. But furthermore, in interviews where they ask her where does she get her inspirations from, she names off like Black Beauty and all these other like non-magical, like nothing even close to what you would also like if you liked her books.
Yeah.
And so I think she's turning off people to reading who like Harry Potter but don't really necessarily know where to go next. And she doesn't really feed back into the fantasy community at all with recommendations or acknowledgement of other talent. Whereas if you go to pretty much any other like fantasy writer, they'd be like, "Oh, if I like your stuff, what else do you think I would like?" And they have like all their contemporaries, all the classics, like all listed off. She has none of those things because she doesn't actually pay tribute to the actual fantasy genre.
If we're being honest, though, like fantasy community is better off. Get rid of her. Who needs her?
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying, like I feel like if people were really inspired to like start reading more because of her books, and she gives them shit recommendations that aren't in alignment with why they like her own book, what are you actually doing? Like, why are you doing that to your fans? Plus, you're not being genuine because you absolutely stole that idea. Like, you absolutely did. And you don't even recommend the book series you stole it from. Like, I don't know. That doesn't sit well with me.
I'm a little bummed out because Warner Brothers is going to be coming out with the new Harry Potter game soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's an RPG. It's like it's the type of Harry Potter game that I would have liked to have played.
Oh yeah, totally.
No way I'm going to buy that now.
No, there's no way in hell, and it's going to suffer. It could be a great game. I'm sure it might even be an awesome game, but I'm not going to buy it because if that money anyhow gets back to her, I don't want to know it. I don't want to be a part of it. All right.
All right, what's the plan here, Stan?
I don't fucking know.
You got any items in here to help you out?
I got. Where is it? This.
You got a lens of truth.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, there you go.
But like that only helps me in like for 2 feet. Like.
All right. Well, you notice the snowflakes, right?
Okay. Look at that.
'Cause at this point, I figured you've definitely seen them.
It's like
what's
the
funny is
stand in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I didn't realize Prism Stones helped here until after I had already done this area, and I was like, oh, that's like the one place I'd ever actually used them.
I think technically they're supposed to tell you whether or not you'll survive a fall.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I remember because like the sound and stuff, but I've never bothered to
Fuck.
try to fall down a height of that distance.
Fuck.
Oh, drink again, you're done.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's the golden boy. He's huge.
Fucking shit. Okay.
Wiped you out.
Yep.
Nate, you were so happy you made it literally 5 feet past
Yep.
where you died last.
At least I don't have to deal with all of it though. Like I can just jump right down.
It's something.
Like,
it's distance. I get the same way, and I got that way running up the
I got 20 minutes to do anything.
Life kind of guy.
I had to get through some of that stuff in DS3 toward the end.
Look, Nate has lost his patience. He's not even using ladders anymore.
Nope.
He's done.
Nope. Fuck this.
Yeah, this is an area where I live.
Fuck you and anybody who looks like you.
These guys. Well, got some bad news for you on that front.
Yeah, I'm sure it's only gonna get worse.
The biggest one is your current wall.
Fuck. Oh, I have lost it. I have lost it.
All right.
Oh no.
Nate,
oh
that
no.
might be the worst fall of all time.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone recalls, the very best fall of all time, I think, was back at the Firelink Shrine when you were exploring a little bit, and you were on that little bridge, and there was an item down below, and you were like, you had to run off and jump, and instead of running and jumping, you jumped first, which meant you did neutral backwards jump, and you fell right off.
Is that from Dark Souls 3 when I was in the tower with the Firekeeper?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably my worst one.
Amazing. That
Yeah.
was so goddamn brilliant.
All right.
I am titling this clip "Hubris."
I would call it impatience, but hubris is also accurate.
Yeah, those are
Wasted.
adjacent.
Yeah, what the best part about it is that it's right after you told that one "fuck you" and everyone who looks like you,
Uh-huh.
and then a walk over them.
That's true.
Either-
Within context.
I've done that a few times, just trying to scramble through. Like I used to run like down the center of this instead of going like to the left, and I would get everybody. And as soon as you do that, you have to keep moving, or else like that guy on the left will just like immediately like 3-point hero landing stomp you with his fist, and you have to keep going.
Superman landing.
Yeah, like this is one of those run-ups where like you do it enough times. And
You just trying to show Ryuken me? What the fuck?
You.
Yeah, dude, is SRK in your ass?
Shoryuken!
I was watching someone play through all of Mega Man X2 yesterday, and I didn't know that Shoryuken is a weapon in that game.
Oh yeah, Mega Man X2 has the Shoryuken. Mega Man X1 has the Hadouken. Yeah.
Come on, baby.
All about that
that's
tribute.
A series we should play on the channel sometime.
Mega Man? Oh yeah, man.
I'm old enough now. I could actually beat those games.
I could take you through Mega Man X1, man. I've beat that game like 100%.
Mega Man 0.
That's a hard ass game.
I've tried to emulate that like 3 times, and I get like past the first boss, and I'm
that's a hard ass game. Yeah.
Even back when it first came out, I wanted to get it.
Okay.
Bad, but I was like, I don't know if I could even play this.
Mega Man or Zero?
Wait,
depends on which one.
You asking which Mega Man is the best?
Yeah, which Reploid do you like the most? Mega Man X
Mega
or
Man
Zero?
Than Zero.
Oh, Zero. Totally Zero.
Actually, you know what? Zero in general. Zero just.
I like OG Zero. I don't mind Mega Man Zero.
Yeah, X is fine, but I think Zero is just cooler overall.
I mean, X is better than Mega Man.
He's the one who shows you what you could be in the very first game.
Oh, you see that item.
Yep, I see it. I can't unsee it.
Did you see him like almost do a Yui?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he realized I don't want to be here any longer.
Yeah, it's like no, we've come too far. We've come too far and not far enough. I'm not doing this again. All right, so.
We've come so hard. We've come so far and tried so hard, Nate.
And in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really, does it? Okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna handle this dude? All right, range, good. Not doing a lot of damage. Damn, what? You didn't get hit there? His hurt box must be tiny. Yeah, looks like it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they scale him the way that the regular ones are, but this guy just gets a bigger model because they want to push you off the cliff.
He's probably just a bully.
Yeah.
Nice.
There
you go.
I figured if I could rush him, I could do a slow retreat back here and just chip away at him until he dies.
That's actually the best way to do him because you only have so long with that range. Even if you got to chip at him, it's way easier than it is trying to do like a scimitar.
Yeah.
Nate, you almost bit the dust, man.
Yep. You're not wrong. All right. Where am I going with this? What are you? Oh, you.
Let him go. All right.
I don't know what that does.
And
oh, we're doing this again? Fuck.
Look at that chip damage. Dude, broke your block.
Oh my god.
If you kill this one, can you still get the boss soul, or is it only the proper Moonlight Butterfly?
Oh my god.
I never thought about that.
I don't.
Can I just... Nope.
Nice job.
Oh, what the fuck? Why? Why? What is up with this cavern?
Crystal caves.
Like, there's invisible shit everywhere, and then the things that enemies are clearly standing on, you can't stand on without sliding off of? What is up with this game?
So much salt.
Is it the other surface? I don't even remember the path.
Like,
after
there was another golden golem, and I was totally prepared to like deal with him. But the minute I got onto the crystal that he was sitting on, I just slid right the fuck off.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, you have to follow the same direction as that message that was on the ground. You kind of turned right from there. I think if I remember correctly, if you follow the same direction as that,
I think it twists a little bit here too. Doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, maybe it doesn't. Only one of the invisible paths actually twists. did not know that.
Yeah, I don't remember the actual path that well anymore. That's not bad, Chip Village. You're all right.
Yeah, there's only one that actually has like a curve to it. Because when I was doing this, I just assumed that it was like a big Hot Wheels track that I just had to slowly inch out.
Oh, there's a game that I want to try, by the way. That Hot Wheels.
Wheels.
There's a Hot Wheels game? What?
Yeah.
There's a new one out, and apparently it's awesome.
Yeah, have you seen it? I've seen.
Please state several reasons why we should play it.
It looks awesome. Apparently, like from what I've seen of it, like it's actually gorgeous. One.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
And also the gameplay is like batshit crazy.
It's like a good driving game, but it is still Hot Wheels. So it's like if you fly off the track, but you re-land on it later, like on a later part, like that's totally kosher. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Tom, do you remember Rush 2 on the N64?
Yeah, the one that had the crazy neon level where you could jump really high.
That's a Hot Wheels level if I ever saw one.
It
Look at that fucking slide I had here.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen
ridiculous.
Every time you go down that one.
That's ridiculous.
Fine. Good job.
Okay. Read message. Imminent fall.
I mean, that guy can stand there. Why can't you? Maybe if you stand on the left side, or his side of the thing.
Maybe. But then where do I want to go from there? Like, what's the next step here? What's my purpose in life?
I'm pretty sure I've done. Yeah.
All right, there's an item right.
Golden boy here. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, that is what it is. I was wondering. I was like,
oh,
I see. The left or right side here is just flat enough you can land on it.
Yeah.
God, this guy. Yeah, good drink. Glacius.
That's a good ass series franchise.
What is
Killer Instinct, man? How many times did we rent that and play the shit out of that game?
Oh
Man,
fuck!
Rare was
God.
that setting, just everything about that game was so moody.
That
but it was
that
so,
might
like,
be one of my favorite fighting games of all
Instinct
time.
is dope.
Rare's whole I love how Donkey Kong Country and Killer Instinct look so similar because Rare's animation style, but Killer Instinct just completely utilizes how good their like rotoscoping style thing was.
Yeah, it looks so good, and the sound design, like kind of like greatest of all time.
Like
Did Kirkup also do that one?
I don't know who did the original score, but I will say that in a rare treat, the new generation of soundtrack is incredible.
That's right. Yeah, you were showing me that.
It pays homage without being derivative. It is by Mick Gordon. Ian, I'm not sure if you
Did he do Doom?
He did Doom soundtrack too.
Yeah.
He did what they call season 1 of the soundtrack for Killer Instinct, the new one that came out. It is incredible. I love it. It's like part of my workout. What the fuck?
Clever girl, get out, run away, boy. Good job. Jesus. Drink up.
Of course he followed me all the way fucking down here. They all did. They all did. Fuck you.
Holy camole, that was terrifying. I clipped that sound.
Like I've been giving off those more often as we go.
Sound like a Minecraft zombie.
Yeah.
You do. You sound like one of those imps from the original Doom.
Oh yeah.
I actually bought that was on sale on not that I need to buy Doom at this point. I could play it on a ventilator if I wanted to. They had Ultimate Doom was on sale, which I think is just all of
1 and
Doom
2,
all of its like campaigns and stuff.
Doom 1 and Doom 2, they hold up, man. You can play those today and have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, when it came out on the 360 arcade back in the day, my friend and I would play it, and I was like, yeah, this is still a good game. Like,
real good.
Progress in Doom is fun.
Music is like top-notch music in that.
Oh, still the remixes alone of that and the original Duke Nukem are huge.
Yes, and low key, dude, those games freaking scary.
What the
fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
there's like a few, even in the very first Knee Deep in the Dead, there's still like a few doors that you open, and there's just boom, one of the big guys is behind it.
Because you can hear like the imps snarling in the background. You're not really sure where they
are.
Right.
What?
Yeah, because they don't.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, this guy took.
This is insane. This is fucking insane, and it's not even it's not the opponents. It's not the monsters. It's not the minions. It's not the bosses. It's the environment.
It's not the mama.
Yeah.
it's the environment that kills you in Dark Souls.
Yes.
Like,
And for this guy, it doesn't matter what weapon you use either, really.
Meet Dark Souls. Environment is your real enemy.
Yes. Oh my God.
Why are you fighting this dude?
I don't know. I need to be successful at something tonight.
All right, interesting.
It's a little victories.
Yeah, it must be.
Okay.
It's funny, you get variable damage whenever you do this drop. Sometimes it's more than others.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else you got for me, guys? You gonna follow me all the way down? Anywhere I go, you'll follow me down?
But just
not that far,
not that
I hope.
Far. Not that far.
I hope so.
Any place but those we know by heart. Name that band.
Oh yeah. Gin Blossoms,
That's
yeah.
right, Gin Blossoms. One of those.
Mm-hmm. They got a couple of good ones.
Yeah, for like a 2-year stretch in the 90s.
That was the band.
I was looking at your charts a little while ago, and it's weird how close together. There was one year where like all of like the big ones that everyone always thinks of was like the same year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like 2000.
Stealing from the Super Beer Bros, homework of the day. Go check out the Gin Blossoms because damn, they were really good.
I don't think I heard much of them beyond what was on radio play, unless all of it was on radio play.
Yeah, good stuff. They did the sort of theme song for Empire Records.
Oh, did they really?
Which
I didn't
is a
know
great
that.
movie.
That's a very good movie.
Wow, look at you calculating that distance. Good job. But
Oof,
he got super greedy. Thought he was going to end him 3 shots.
I think, yeah, your best thing to do is just poking.
Yeah. You handled that last guy super clean. The same strategy applies here.
Oh, you got like found the secret tape noise from Tony Hawk just now. That was weird. You collected skate after you hit that, man. There you go. Yeah,
I showed Tom this. I showed Tom this, but Ian, are you aware of the world's first, only, and best inanimate object skater?
No.
His name is Coney Hawk. It is a construction traffic cone on a skateboard that people take to different skate parks and try and get him to do cool tricks. And the fact is that the weight distribution of the cone is so low that it doesn't fall over ever.
It's not a regular traffic cone. It's like one of like the really skinny ones with like the dark base.
Yeah, it's kind of the idea of traffic cone, right? Like engineering-wise, the idea is to make it so it doesn't fall over.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they have him go up and down ramps and gaps and whatever, and it never falls over, and it does actually some pretty sick shit. Like surprisingly sick stuff. So you get it if you want to.
Time to play more Dark Souls.
No, I want to be happy.
Is it?
Okay.
All right. So is this a thing? Like,
I mean, kind of looks like it. Look at you.
Okay. Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Scary.
Ooh,
Only
scary.
from the lion's head will he prove his worth, Nate. Look at this. This is so cool looking.
All right.
It is really cool environment.
Okay.
He's so nervous.
I need it. Well, I need these things to fall over here.
Yeah, I did this. This is exactly what my playthrough looked like. I was like, where the fuck does it keep going?
It's just like I can hear it in the back of Nate's head. I don't want to do this again.
Yeah.
Don't make me do this again.
Not the bees.
I want to turn a little bit right, maybe. A little bit. Yeah, you're good. I think you're good.
Yeah, they don't fall in a directly straight line. They just sort of show you that.
Yeah, I think the platform here too is a little wider than you think.
Yeah, that might be. I'm just super paranoid. But that all it does is send me back to wherever this was.
So I think the path that you drop down from is the correct one. I think like it keeps going. It's just if you drop off there early, that's
okay.
That's where you go.
So.
Because
that's just saving you like another 30 minutes of trying to figure out which one it would be. Because
I love watching you fight that.
Yeah, just whoop, 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 whoop.
Look like a Wile E. Coyote.
All right, so
It's sort of, yeah.
There it is. You see it.
Is
That's
it just off the way here?
There it is. Oh, there. Yeah, there you go. Come on, man. Like walking confidently down here.
Well, I feel like I could at least walk to the next one that falls.
Yeah. This sort of reminds me of the Lost Woods in Breath of the Wild.
Nope.
And you're done.
And we're
you were
dead.
Just, yeah, you were just.
I literally stopped, and then it just kind of like nudged me over.
But you basically know that path now, though, because I mean, you saw like where you
Yeah.
fell off. You were still on.
Yeah. Before I do this again, how close am I to a bonfire ahead of me?
You'll be fine. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Okay.
you're gonna have to go down there, so nothing you can do about it.
Should not hurt me that much.
Was there ever a strategy guide for Dark Souls? I think
Like,
I might be looking at the
I could jump
official
that in
map.
real life and take less
Sure
damage
there
than
is
what I
now,
just.
right? There's got to be. I know there's one for Dark Souls 3.
It was 2011. I can't imagine they didn't. But I'm looking at a map that I just found on Google, and it looks like the official one.
I think there must be. I know there was one for Dark Souls 3. So
Can I just say that fall off the ladder shouldn't do that much damage to me? Because I feel like in real life, if I fell that far, I would be fine. I may twist an ankle. I think it's a product of this game. Except 3, I noticed it doesn't. Can you imagine falling from a height?
Is equivalent to twisting an ankle, though?
Well, no. Okay. Do you think that a fall that twists your ankle is worth an eighth of your life?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
Not in the moment. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how that's the problem. It goes to the whole argument about like what hit points are worth now versus like when they were first created as like a naval war game, right?
Yeah, it's like every hit point was a life, was a human life that was lost.
Like 22-inch shell or something.
I think it translates well in this case because ultimately, to your point, if you want to like compare it to like a twisted ankle, that would really mess you up in this world.
I think 3 is better about it than 1. I mean, in terms of fall damage, I was playing a dex build, but 3 did a better job of saying like, okay, you're taking damage, but it's shit. It's literally like a fraction of a fraction. Like you can see like a tiniest, like faintest yellow bar, but I don't think it would be as much as it is expressed in like Dark Souls 1. I think Dark Souls 1 likes to make, there's a minimum threshold for it, and it's twisting an ankle.
Yeah, and I think twisting an ankle in the Dark Souls world would be a real problem, man.
That's true. Yeah, if we're talking about like setting, maybe gravity's different here.
Like it's like when you're out like in a survival situation, like the worst thing you can do is hurt yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair. I think so.
Man, this is Dark Souls. That's a survival situation, homie.
He's running in here.
Yeah, man.
Well, I woke up a moth and I'm not about to fight that damn thing.
That's true.
What the hell are these?
We've seen these.
Oh,
they're
the
cousins.
Yeah.
Time for crab.
Time for crab.
Oh! And just ate it.
That's a new move.
It's time to ascend. Oh.
Hop.
That's right, because you only fought the one in Ash Lake. Funny enough, I did Ash Lake after I did this, so fighting the one crab seemed like nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they do hit pretty hard.
Oh, would you knock
it
off?
Don't start up on that punch that they do. You gotta watch out for that.
So close.
Yeah, man, you really should be doing more damage. I don't know if it's this weapon or your level ups or both, but
Let's see what the upgrade level is at.
Ooh,
I'm at level 5, I think.
I mean, it's like you said, it's gonna be small.
I have not upgraded my spear since Ornstein and Smo.
I mean, you gotta do something with your spear, man.
If it's like +7, I'd say that.
No, I'm +5 right now. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, so it could be like 1 or 2 more. If anything, I think it's kind of impressive that under a +1 flask and a general upgrade level of this magnitude, you've still been doing all these bosses.
Yeah, you're doing great.
That's true. I guess the other part we forget.
Despite your incredible handicap, you're doing great.
Yeah, but I mean, if anything, it's like swinging baseball bats with the weights on.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Whoa!
Oh god, nice dodge. You don't. Yeah, you might want to heal. You don't want to die here.
Well, I gotta make sure that I can
go get safe and then get a drink. Now's a good time.
Right, you don't have any pyromancy.
Nope. I don't know if that was worth it.
Boy.
I just gotta start chipping away.
Are those rocks in their mouths?
Tapping,
Or is it pearls?
Taparoo.
Yeah, just tapping. The entire Red Lobster is out to get you, Tim.
Oh god. Oh god. God.
There it is.
Damn it. Okay.
So sad.
All right. I need to take some time to like upgrade my fucking weapons.
I think you just if you get like 2 upgrades on that spear, I think
that's
that would be enough.
what I'll probably do in
notice
my
the difference.
off hours between now and next week.
Oh,
Because I'm done. I got things I'd rather do with people I'd rather see. Yeah.
But still, I mean, that's for what handicap you do have. It is genuinely impressive. You went through almost all of archives in one night.
I was not lying.
This is a multi-session area for me, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, it was not facetious. You're doing great. You are doing great.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, guys. I think. Yeah, I think I'll do some grinding for some upgrade materials, or maybe just go visit what's his name, blacksmith guy.
Andre?
Yeah, Andre the Giant. What? Sorry.
Andre
Who is Andre the Giant? I think I'll go see him. Yeah, and see if he can't give me a better upgrade, a better deal, or something. Because I've got all these like high-end, different colored Titanites, and I don't know what they do.
I still have not used them. I know what they do. I just never make upgrades with them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could just press the win button, Nate, and switch to the silver night sword, and then that's it.
Lothric Night Sword.
Yeah, pretty much.
Same thing.
Anyway, we will call it here for tonight. We appreciate everyone who was sticking with us and is interested either now as we do this live or in the future if you watch the playbacks. We appreciate you very much, and we will catch you next week with another Torture Tuesday when I see where the hell this crystal pit goes. And hopefully I'm a better equipped and a little bit more badass next time. Tuesday. Yeah. All right, guys, we will catch you next time.